Hello, everybody. Welcome back, one and all, to some more Yakuza 5. My name is Akiyama, and this is going to be a bit of a weird one, because, this may shock you, this may surprise you, this may bamboozle you, but you are, in fact, being hoodwinked as we speak. Yes, so this isn't actually me playing the game, for once. Well, technically it is. But you see, what makes this so distinct in like times when I've played video games versus this time when I'm not playing a video game in a strange way is that something specific is about to happen, and I am very much buying time until it does. There we go. It is in fact a recording, and it's a recording that I've edited to speed everything up. So Haruka's story has a bunch of all these like schedule stuff and things like that. And I didn't want to go through all of it on stream. I wanted to just find the interesting parts. So right now we're going into a meeting, which I didn't do before, but I felt that this was pretty interesting. What happens here and all that stuff. But I also did a bunch of other side content and stuff like that that you just didn't really need to see live on stream. So I've basically just sped up everything that you don't need to see and you probably don't want to see, and I've left in all this good stuff. Starting with, oh, that's that comedian who's famous for reading palms. Shuhei Shimada-san. I can't believe it's actually him. They say his readings are scarily accurate. I've always wanted to have him read my palm one day. Isn't that girl? Ooh. Apparently she believes in palmistry. I don't, but apparently she does. It is. You're Haruka-chan, aren't you? From the Princess League. Yes, that's right. I'm Haruka Sawamura. It's very nice to meet you. That's a good, strong greeting. I like it. I'm Shuhei Shimada. I've been watching you on TV. I'm guessing Shuhei Shimada is also, like, a real person as well. Really? That's nice to hear. So you've seen me do my palm readings on celebrities, huh? Yes, and I've always wondered what you would say about me. Oh yeah? Well, now's your chance to find out. Let's have a look. Really? You wouldn't mind? Of course not. Hold out your hand. All right. Let's see. I should also point out that it's actually been like 2 or 3 days since I did this. Oh, look at that. You have a cross in your heart line. What's called an embroilment mark. What? An embroilment mark? What's that? It means that you often get caught up in the trouble of those around you, even though you yourself haven't done anything wrong. Sound familiar? That sounds more like Kiryu. Yes, incredibly. That's amazing. Your readings really are as accurate as they say. What else does my palm tell you? Let's see, what else? Oh, would you look at these? This is unusual too. What is it? What is it? Grief lines. They show just how much pain and sadness you've been through. Does that seem accurate? Yes, I'm afraid it does. More than I'd care to admit. Yeah? Well, it's pretty uncommon for someone of your young age to have been through so much already. People with these lines have had some difficult experiences, but on the other hand, they're often big-hearted and kind. Is that you? Now he's just flattering her. Oh, I don't know. I guess you got me there. Wait a minute. Look at this. Oh. Hello, Jody! Does some gymnastics flips. You're like Harley Quinn coming into Arkham City. Just starts flipping on everybody. Well, that's alright. Hey, good luck on the Princess League. I've been on a few shows with your opponent, T-Set. They take a lot of pride in their work, don't they? You may have a tough time beating them. Yes, I'm afraid you might be right. To tell the truth, they're the most professional of all the idols I've worked with. They had the show's format and all their lines down pat. They make it look easy, but I can tell they really put in a lot of time and effort behind the scenes. Yes, I agree. Who knows if I even have a shot against them? Ah, don't give up now. You may have been through a lot, but those experiences have made you stronger. To tell the truth, my career as a comedian didn't take off for quite a while. Until then, my life was pretty rough, to say the least. But I believe those experiences made me who I am today. So keep at it, Haruka-chan. Don't give up.
All right, I won't.
Well, see you.
Thank you, Shimada-san.
Yeah. Pulls in a plan B. Plan B. What? Isn't Plan B the pregnancy place? Like the abortion clinic?
If I want any shot at all of beating them, I'll have to put in even more hard work than they do.
Yeah. So one thing that I did notice is that there is a bit of a trend with these story schedule things, which is that they all seem to be about painting T-Set in a better light. When we first met T-Set, they oh, what's up? Well, that's one way to deal with an abortion. Cast it into the fire, destroy it. What was I saying? Right, so when we met T-Set, they acted like assholes both times. Like there was the one time where they pushed Haruka and made her spill coffee on a producer. Then there was the second time where they publicly tried to embarrass her, and it was only Park who pointed out that they were the one embarrassing themselves. Hold it right there. So, Murachan. But so these are kind of about making them seem better. Well, aren't you a cute little thing?
Huh? I'm sorry, can I help you with something?
That's right. I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm the producer on the international show Campus Festival. The name's Takami.
Oh, the producer? My apologies if I was rude. Yes, I'm Haruka Sawamura of Dynachair.
Sure, I know who you are. I never miss an episode of the Princess League. I've been rooting for you since the beginning, you know.
Oh, you have? Thank you very much.
If I may say, you're even cuter in person than you are on TV.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think you're just great. Say, how'd you like to be on my show?
Huh? Really?
Yeah, sure. After all, I have the final word on who gets to be on the show.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
There's just one thing, though.
Huh?
And I think you know what I mean. Ew. Ew. Ew.
What are you talking about?
Don't pretend to be so naive. You know the drill, right? I put you on my show, and you keep me company for a night. A little business deal.
You're talking about sleeping my way up the ladder?
Hey, keep your voice down and don't act so shocked. Surely you've done something like this at least a time or two.
I most certainly have not. Let go of me.
Come on, what have you got to lose? It could be a great opportunity for you. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Like I said, this is all about painting T-Set in a better light. And compared to this scumbag, yeah. Damn, who asked you to poke your nose in? This does hold on her face quite a bit longer. It's Takami with a shovel. Understandable. Very understandable. Forget it then. I thought this girl would recognize something. Well, good luck with your career. I think you're going to find it's harder getting up that ladder than you thought. Yeah, he's serious scum. Like, seriously. I would have just walked up behind him and just, like, kicked him right in the balls. Are you alright? Did he hurt you?
I'm fine. He just grabbed my wrist.
That Takami guy's infamous for trying to swoop up young girls like that. You weren't going to go along with it, were you?
No, of course not.
Good. I'd hate to think our opponent was doing anything like that to get ahead. Well, I'd better get going.
Wait.
Yeah?
Thank you. Thank you for saving me.
Look, I wasn't trying to rescue you or anything. It's just I hate that crap Takami tries to pull. He tried the same thing with me once, too. Of course, I didn't go along with it either. I just can't stand to see him up to his old tricks. Anyway, you'd better watch yourself. You're too trusting. Not everybody in the world is so nice, you know.
Thank you. I'll be careful.
Glad to hear it. Oh, and keep what I told you between us. You hear? I can't have you telling Mai or Nakai-san.
Huh? Oh, all right.
Looking forward to going up against you again. See you. So yeah, like between the teenage bully too hopped up on hormones versus the disgusting producer, I think she must be a good person at heart. Yeah, yeah, you would really start to root for T-Set, wouldn't you? It's not hard to see where she's coming from. So that was a bit weird. Do you know, I'm actually gonna pause this for a second. So I have to say, when because we are going to go into another meeting and we're going to meet somebody else, so I'll just very quickly mention that when we first started doing the whole idol stuff with Haruka, I was wondering if they were going to touch on that, because it is definitely a kind of a stereotype, I want to say, of like producers and stuff taking advantage of young girls especially, but also young boys who want to become famous, like not just in like idol culture but in Hollywood as well. So like that guy from Nickelodeon, I don't remember his name. Dan Harmon, was it? He was the producer on iCarly. He was a real creep as well. um so I was wondering if they were going to talk about, if they were going to touch on it at all. And they did, apparently. It was very fast, very brief, because it is a very, very dark subject, so that's perfectly understandable. But I'm glad that they mentioned it. I'm glad that they actually talked about it. It's kind of an important thing for young young girls especially to know when they try and get famous, that those kind of creeps are out there and they will fuck with you. So anyway, pulls out Robbie. Oh hey, sorry, there was just this guy called Takami. Apparently, he got hit with a shovel and ended up in hell. So I was kind of giving him a ride in the Hellmobile. Well, I say in. He was like strapped to the hood, and like I was ramming him through buildings and stuff. He's a real creep. Yes, me too. I must say, Haruka-chan, I'm very impressed. It's amazing how far you've come in such a short time. This guy is the announcer for the Princess League. I've been in the Princess League host for a long time, but not many have had the momentum you've had. Oh, I don't know about that. I can't compare myself to others. All I know is that I'm doing the best I can. Good for you. I love your attitude. Girls like you are what make the show great and make it shine. If you want to know why I've hosted the show for so long and it's continued to be so popular, it's that right there. We're all captivated by people like you. I feel like Dolce kind of acts like a palate cleanser after Takami as well. Like such a ray of sunshine. He's a sparkler. I like him. Uh, it's mesmerizing to watch you hone your skills and vie against one another, sometimes winning, sometimes losing. Simply put, the performances are always entrancing. Younger girls who watch you on TV are drawn to it too, and in turn they go on to become the next generation of idols. It's absolutely fascinating, don't you think? Gee, you're very serious about all of this, aren't you? I'm a little surprised to tell the truth. Sorry about the speech. I guess I'm sort of different from how I appear on TV, huh? A little, yes. By the way, do you know how long the Princess League has been on the air? No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't. Oh, no need to apologize. After all, it's been on since before you were even born. The Princess League first aired about 20 years ago. I'm the third host the show has had. Wow, it's been on that long? Pretty surprising, huh? But throughout the years, a lot of big-name idols have gotten their start in this program. That's what kind of legacy and influence the Princess League has. So your being on the show now is really a huge opportunity for you. Yes, you're right. When the previous host handed the show over to me, he told me the Princess League stage is the hallowed ground of dreams. He told me it was our duty to provide this important site for girls to pursue their aspirations to become idols. As a complete greenhorn to TV, his words made me realize what a big responsibility I had, and made me value my new work all the more. But you participants in the Princess League have a duty to uphold as well. We do? It's up to you to give the next generation of girls hope that they, too, can follow their dreams as they watch you up on that stage. You see, a dream isn't something you use and toss aside. It's more like a baton in a relay race. You have to pass it on. That's what I believe, anyway. And so, I wish you the very best of luck, Haruka-chan. Thank you, Dolce-san. I'll do my best to pass on my dream. Pardon the lecture. I'm done now. I'll see you at the show.
Wow, Dolce-san is so much more serious than I ever would have guessed. I'll have to make sure I'm just as serious and responsible as he is.
Yeah. He's a little ray of sunshine. Sits in the graveyard, sits on Ooh, spooky. Are you planning on communicating with your witchly cousins or something? Alright, so this is where the real fun begins. Which is all of the handshake events and the dance events and the singing events and all that stuff. Basically, nothing nobody has ever seen before. Wait, did that make sense? That may have made sense. I'm not sure. Uh Basically, pretty much nothing happened. There were two good jokes that I saw during this whole thing, which was one where Oda, the guy who we just saw, him, we were supposed to go on stage at some point, and Haruka mentioned being nervous. And Oda's response was, well, if you're nervous going on stage, you should just picture everybody in the audience naked. And she was like, I think it was supposed to be in their underwear. That was funny. That was quite funny. I like that little interaction. I didn't think that he would be the kind of pervy kind of guy who would say something like that, but yeah, whatever. It's fine. What was the other one? The other one was... Oh, right. A producer was supposed to, or a director was supposed to meet us before the show happened, but he was running late. And then we did the show, and then afterwards we met the director. And he's like, well, to thank you for all of your hard work and to say sorry for being late, I got you these chocolates. And then the guys who are around are like, whoa, those are the super special chocolates that are super hard to get. How'd you get them? And he's like, well, I have a lot of contacts. And then Haruka in her head is like, wait, he wasn't late because he was standing in line for those chocolates, was he? Which, yeah, that tickled me. That genuinely tickled me. But yeah, overall, I suppose I should probably give my opinions on, like, gameplay and stuff. So, I suppose, like, overall, I had a fun time with this. I did genuinely have a fun time with this. The hours just kind of flew by. Which I'm very grateful that they allow me to pick the difficulty, because if I'd start to lose any of these, then I probably would have gotten frustrated. But because I was playing entirely on easy, that didn't happen. I did not get frustrated, so it was all good. It was all cool. So yeah, like it was pretty fun. It was pretty genuinely fun. Since I do kind of wonder, am I actually getting better at rhythm games these days? Because on easy mode, these were very easy. These were very, very easy. I basically got perfect every single time. So I do wonder if I have actually gotten better. Maybe I have. I don't know. I do. Oh, that actually reminds me. The girl in the pink t-shirt. I kind of want to talk to her again. She kind of stormed off the last time I spoke to her. Okay, quick note. I have a note of things that I want to do this stream. I have a couple of things that I want to do this stream. There is one thing that I left specifically for the stream. But well, no, there's a couple of things I left for the stream. Specifically this sensual gentleman interview. I thought that we should get my immediate reaction to that one. So we're going to leave that for now. We have that one. We have a couple of gifts at the offices of Dynachair that I want to pick up. Dance battle? Oh, wait, hang on. Dance battle? Oh, right, yeah. So, Akari's friend wants to do a dance battle with us, which I have left for this stream as well, because it's story related, so it's kind of important. And I don't get to choose the difficulty, so you get to watch me sweat. We have the comedy show I should have done in. I was thinking about it just this morning when I woke up. I was like, I should have done that for the video. I shouldn't have put that. I shouldn't have left that where it is. So I don't think I will do that. To be perfectly honest, you like. I feel like the audience, you guys couldn't even tell what was actually happening, and I couldn't really comment on it because I had to think so fast. Because I need to read the English at the bottom of the screen and then choose the correct response at the top. It's actually pretty complicated and difficult for me. So, yeah. I do think... So, I was going to leave it for this, but no, it's better. It would have been better in this video, but I'm just not going to do it at all. It's fine. I do have a couple of locker keys as well, so I want to open those. And now we have the pink shirt on the bridge. So realistically, I have one interview and I have the dance battles with the friends. And that's basically it. And then we're going to move on to Akiyama. Now, when we... I don't know how to change to Akiyama. All I know how to do is to continue the story, and that's by bringing Haruka back to her apartment. So, I think that I can switch to Akiyama if I wanted to, and maybe he has some, like, sub-stories of his own to do, but I don't think that we're going to do that. I think we're just going to go home and go to sleep. Is realistically the best idea. Let me see here. Yeah. So, I don't know. How do I feel about Haruka? Honestly, Haruka is kind of coded for me. Because when I watch anime, I watch exclusively shoujo anime, which is like supposed to be like young girl anime. But hey, I'm not young or a girl, but I still enjoy it. Because it's just kind of coded for me. It's just relaxing and cute and funny. That's just kind of what I want. And Haruka is just kind of... Well, she's 2 out of 3. I don't think that the stuff that she's been doing is very funny. But she's cute. She's young. She's a girl. So it's kind of coded for me. It's cool. So, yeah, I think that I have a better tolerance for Haruka's stuff than probably the average person who plays Yakuza. Mini concerts. Yeah, okay, so... Wait, is it? No, it's not. What was I saying? So, yeah, I think I have a bit more leeway when it comes to this sub-story. Well, it's not even a sub-story. When it comes to this story, I have a bit more leeway for Haruka than I think most people do. So there is that, but, you know, that's okay. You know, we all have our own quirks. We all have our own likes and dislikes. I saw this guy, who absolutely despises the God of War series, the new God of War series, because of the same things why I love it. I love it because of the characters and the story. He hates it because of the characters and the story, and he instead wants it to be more like the original games, which were like super action and all that stuff. So, you know, differences of opinion. Just differences of opinion. So yeah. Joe, I could probably... Oh, it doesn't show the... Oh, it doesn't actually show the cursor. The stream doesn't show the cursor. Huh. I wonder why. That's a bit weird. But I can't hover over the thing in order to get a preview. But I think we're pretty much finished with this bit now. More or less. No, still more concerts and stuff. Jeez. So just to put all of this in perspective, this is currently running at 500 times. Oh, right. I actually slowed down the footage here. You can hear. It's actually normal footage. Just because this is a brand new outfit, and I don't know why. Completely new outfit. This is the first time I've ever seen it. I'm wondering if this is actually a spoiler. For like for like the rest of the game. Like maybe this is something that I get like after the main concert in Tokyo or something like that. But you know, it's cute. It's nice. Kind of sexy to be honest. But I don't know. If it was on somebody a little bit more developed, then I would have said that it was very sexy, but nah. Nah, I'm not into Haruka that way, I'm afraid. She's a cute little bean. That's all. So... And then it just disappears. And we're back to basically street clothes. Was I saying something? Did I actually have a point to make at some point there? Probably not. Alright, yeah. So this is currently running at 500 times speed. To give you guys a little bit of perspective. And I... Oh yeah, this is the guy who... This is the guy who gave me chocolates. Yeah. That did make me chuckle. There is... So, yeah, coming up is the interviews. Here we go. Right, so the interviews I slowed it down for because I thought that they were very interesting. It really showed off a little bit of Haruka's personality, and it was kind of fun. The interviewer will be Kotani-san. She's an old, unmarried career woman. She's nice enough, but is very particular about professionalism. The interview will consist of questions from readers asking for advice. Try to give responses that the readers will be able to relate to. Remember, if you want to be a popular idol, something, something. For this kind of interview, it's also important to make a favorable impression on the interviewer. Okay, so this is what I have to keep in mind for the interview. Yes? Why'd I stop? Have to be relatable to preteens and teen girls, and Kotani-san is very particular about professionalism. Hello, I'm here for an interview. Right. So I did kind of mess up this interview on the very first question, and I'll explain it when we get there. Hello, I'm Kotani from Kiss Kiss. It's very nice to meet you. You as well. I imagine your manager has already explained everything to you. You are aware of what today's interview is about? Relationship advice for readers. Every single one of them asked that exact same question. It was very strange. Yes, good. So you are prepared. Now then, girls from middle school and high school have written in asking for your advice in their relationship troubles. And remember, our readers will be able to take heart if they see that even a cute idol like yourself has been through some of the same things they have. Now on to the questions. Remember, these are middle school and high school age girls like you. Okay, here we go. The first question is from Mina-chan in Tokyo. She's a middle school student. She writes, my friend and I both like the same boy. What would you do if you were in my shoes? So, but for this one, I was either going to go for, I would ask my friend to let me have him, or I would let my friend have him. But I spent too long thinking about the ramifications of both that it just cut out. I feel like this is going faster than it was, but it just cut out. Apparently there's an invisible time limit on every question. If you don't answer fast enough, then it's over. And it's treated as a non-answer, so I'm assuming that that's basically the worst answer you can give. So, I guess that was a tough one, but you have to say something. I really apologize. Oh, well, let's move on to the next question. Yeah, so I did kind of mess up. Thinking about it now, like, letting your friend have I mean, I think that my problem is that I disagree with the question. Like, it's not their choice between who gets him, you know? Wait, this is only 45 minutes? I thought it was an hour and something. Oh, there's 45 minutes left to go. Okay, I thought it was yeah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, you can't actually see that. It's actually a little bit cut off. I will fix that. Okay, that's weird. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I can just disagree with the question. The real answer is just talk to the boy and ask him who he would like to go out, if he would like to go out with either of them, and let him choose. But that's the adult answer. But I don't know. I suppose if I had to twist my arm, um, I'd probably have said, let my friend have him. That seems like the like innocent idol-esque answer to give, but I don't know. Anyway, moving on to the next question. I suppose. Anyway, here's the next question. It's from Irie-chan in Gifu. My boyfriend is shy. We've been going out for 6 months, but we've still never kissed. Some of my friends have gone further in less time. What do I do? You should kiss him. You should keep waiting. You should try to set the mood. Yeah, the moment I saw that, I thought, yeah, that's probably right. Set the mood how? For example, you could touch his arm or his knee, cuddle in close, turn your face toward his, and close your eyes. Hold on, that sounds a little like what a hostess bar girl would do. Are you really recommending that to our readers? So, one quick question. How does she know what a hostess bar girl would do? Second quick question. How would Haruka know what a hostess bar girl would do? We've basically been with her entire life. We know what the kinds of environment she's been in. And as far as I know, she has never been in a hostess club. And third of all, why isn't that a bad idea? But also, fourth of all, that's not actually what I meant. What I meant was, like, make things romantic, you know? You know, when you make things romantic for girls, the stereotypical stuff like flower petals flower petals on the bed, candles, dim lights, all that stuff, and all that's yeah, like that stuff. Okay, they're middle school, high school girls, so maybe that's going a little bit too far. But giving him the opportunity to do that, yeah, those kinds of things work on boys too, you know. But if you act and if you make the room and the atmosphere romantic, then you know they're gonna start getting ideas and seeing you romantically. It's basically like that's basically holding up a sign that says "kiss me," more or less, if you want to think of it like that. Um, but yeah, I think that I technically got that wrong. Well, not necessarily. It's just that it was such an unexpected answer. That's great for my article, though. I think I may have technically gotten that wrong, but I'm not sure. I'm really not. My friend has been seeing her teacher, who is married with children. I keep telling her she should break it off with him, but she just won't listen. Keep telling her to stop seeing him, end your relationship. Try to reason with the teacher. Yeah, I stand by this one. If your friend won't listen, maybe you can try to reason with the teacher instead. I see, you might be onto something there. I'm sure this teacher wouldn't want it getting out he's in a relationship with his student. Talking to him might make him rethink things. She might be, but if you care about her, then it's the right thing to do. After all, no one wins in that kind of relationship. Yeah. Yeah. I still completely agree with that. It's a very weird one. That's a very weird question, but, you know, I suppose it was good. Get to think about it. You're very different from how I imagined you. However, you've given me more than enough to put together a decent article. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Yeah. So yeah, that was a very strange one. Trying to think like a teenage girl, it's kind of difficult for me, as you might imagine. Yeah, and the gift arrived. I think there's like four. I want to say four, maybe five, gifts for us to open, unwrap. So TV Smash. So we're basically just going to do all of the interviews except for Sensual Gentleman. And yeah, I think that they're interesting enough to show on stream, even if I didn't do them on stream. So yeah, I think that I'm pretty good with this. TV Smash is a magazine about television shows and personalities. It aims towards the casual reader, so it primarily focuses on things like idols, hobbies, and personal somethings. He's pretty aggressive and will likely attempt to get a rise out of you. Just try to keep your cool. If he likes you, he'll write a really great article to try to win him over. And we're talking about the Princess League. Yeah. So all of these interviews have kind of quirks to them. All the interviewers have quirks to them. And only one of them didn't really matter. The rest you kind of need to keep in mind. Oh, okay, two. The professionalism one didn't really matter either. But the rest, Well, okay, it's like 2 out of 5 don't matter. Sure. Now let's start today's interview. Let's see. Uh-oh, what was I going to ask you about today? The Princess League, I believe. I was told it was going to be about the Princess League. So your manager did inform you. That's great. This agency is pretty small, so I was a little worried. But it looks like they prepped their talent well. Well, let's get right to it, shall we? So what do you think about the Princess League system? I mean, it must be great for unknown talent like you. You can get your face on TV even without much proven experience. Plus, the station can produce a profitable TV show without having to pay its talent very much. A win-win, right? But, on the other hand, the level of talent is often hit or miss. Don't you think that lowers the overall quality of this type of program? So taking all that into consideration, is the Princess League system really all that great? I was tempted to say, I think that's a question for the director. But, no. Well, the wonderful thing about the Princess League is that it gives girls a chance to compete and truly try something. I see that you don't care if the viewers have low quality performance. Not at all. I don't feel the quality of my own performance is low. I see. Well, I have to agree. When I saw you perform, I really thought... I'm sorry. Like, did I accidentally speed this up a little bit? Because I was trying to read it... Actually, if I remember rightly, while I was playing, I was actually mumbling the words to myself in order to, like... In order to time when I should be pressing the button. In order to go to the next one. But, it appears that that didn't really translate very well. Whoops. Some pretty grueling training. I guess if the system produces performance like you, it must have some merit. Well, moving on. There's another problem I see with the Princess League system. Performances are rated by studio audience voting. That's a pretty vague criterion, don't you think? Can singing and dancing really be evaluated with a numerical score? Yeah, I disagree with that entirely, but for a different reason than Haruka. Audience voting may be a vague criterion, but I do think it gives a useful point of reference, and it might just make it work that much harder. But couldn't fans just vote for their favorite and not who actually performed the best? From what I've seen from the show, it seems pretty accurate to me. I see, so you're basing your opinion on your own observations. To be honest, I actually do think the scores seem to be pretty spot on from what I've observed at least. Really? Yeah, somehow the audience seems to get it right every time. I guess they're a pretty discerning bunch. So that brings us to my last question. Now, to tell me the truth, I used to be a huge fan of a certain idol named Mirai Park. Oh, you're a Park San's fan? That's right, and I know you were her favorite. So let me ask you this. Do you believe you'll surpass her one day? This was an easy one. I'm going to try my hardest to surpass her. It's what she would have wanted. I'm going to try my hardest to surpass her. Park San is a personal idol of mine. Good luck to you then. From what I've seen, I think you just might be able to do it. Oh, do you really think so? Are you surprised? Anyway, thank you for the great comment there at the end. Anyways, that concludes our interview. I want to apologize to you. I know it's pretty harsh. It's just my interviewing style. I find that being harsh and aggressive elicits more heartfelt responses than being friendly does. I hope you can forgive me. No, that's all right. My manager warned me in advance that your questions would be like that. Oh, really? It kind of defeats the whole purpose if you know about it ahead of time. Nevertheless, you really gave me some great material. I had high hopes for you, and you didn't disappoint. I'll be rooting for you. Yeah. So it turns out he was actually kind of a nice guy. He just kind of sucks at his job. I feel like the best thing for interviewers to be able to do is to make their interviewee like them. There's actually a really famous case of that in Ireland. I won't go into it too deeply, but there was a corrupt politician, and he went onto Ireland's like biggest talk show. This is back in the 80s or 90s. He went onto the talk show in order to basically clear his name and be like, no, it's fine, don't worry about it. But the interviewer, a national icon by the name of Gay Byrne, he was super kind to, no, not kind, but he was super friendly to him, and they were laughing and joking, and he was throwing him softball after softball, and the politician, I think was it Charles Haughey, was that his name? He was really starting to relax and get into it and get into the groove, and then Gay threw a hard ball, and Charles wasn't, and the politician was not ready for it. That hardball was so hard that it smacked the career right out of him. That's how hard that hardball was. I don't remember the exact details about the entire thing, but yeah, basically that one interview destroyed that politician's career, and he never recovered from it ever. Um, so yeah, and it was all because the interviewer, Gay, he was a master, and he made the politician comfortable, and he made him feel relaxed, and then he slammed him. He slammed him to the ground and took his lunch money, which is very very funny to me. All right, anyway. So yeah, I disagree with that interview style. The style where you try and make the interviewee uncomfortable or dislike you. That's it. It's not great. It's not actually going to do what you want it to do. Let's see what Yamara-san's memo says. Beginner is a magazine that provides audition information and leads on how to become a model, TV personality, or voice actor. It's aimed at preteen and teen girls who want to be famous, just the kind of reader who would be fascinated by your story. The interviewer will be Asano-san. She's apparently brand new to this, so I don't know how smoothly it will go. She's sure gung-ho though. Yeah, this is the other one. This is the one that doesn't matter. You have a complicated family history. Make sure you tread carefully. Complicated family history. That's Haruka in a nutshell. So this is all about how to become an idol, and the interviewer's style, her being new and gung-ho, genuinely doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference for this one. Or at least I didn't really remember it. It didn't really come up. But I also kind of disagree with this magazine. Like, hello, I'm Asano from Beginner. Hello, thank you very much for coming. Now let's see, has your manager already told you what today's interview will be about? How I became an idol. I mean, it's kind of pointless when you think about it, because everybody's pathway to fame is basically completely different, so I don't know. I don't know how useful it would actually be. I feel like it would be more of a scam than anything. Or at least it would promote scam-like behavior. They say you were just out shopping when somebody came up to you with an offer. Do you have any tips for us on how to get noticed like you did? Yeah, it was between a cute outfit and act natural, to be honest. But I decided to act natural. If you go overboard trying to catch the eye of a scout, it might look fake. There really isn't any foolproof trick. I was only discovered by the president of my agency by chance. I guess it's just luck and being in the right place at the right time. I'm sure our readers would have loved to hear there was some kind of trick to it. Maybe if you have that certain something, it shows even when you're just being yourself. Alright, moving on. What was the very first job you did? And I don't mean dance lessons or anything like that. I mean a real paying gig. I was trying to think of, like, gameplay-wise, and I came up with the handshake event, but no. I was being a guest assistant on a TV show. It was part of the promotion. What kind of things does a TV show assistant do? I held signs and posters toward the camera. I basically just stood there. Seeing as you were already an idol, didn't you find that sort of thing a little humiliating? Nah. That's the way it goes. That's the way it starts. You have to start out being a background character before you actually light up the stage. So even idols have to toil in obscurity before they get better work, huh? That might be hard to hack for a lot of young people these days. But not for someone who really truly wants to be an idol. Huh. I suppose it would be encouraging for our readers to know that even you had to earn your stripes. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, the next one is my last question. Do you have any regrets about becoming famous? Huh? Well, the more famous you become, the harder it is to just be a regular girl, right? You're probably discouraged from having romantic relationships, and people must recognize you wherever you go. With these negative side effects, would you still recommend trying to become famous to our readers? Yeah, like, so the way that I would like to answer this is kind of different, I feel like, to what the game gave me. You can worry about that after you get famous. No, I wouldn't recommend it. No, you have to know what you're getting into is the best advice you can give. But really, I think that the way that I would have liked to answer this is, I suppose that she's literally talking to young people who are dreamers and all that stuff. So giving that answer is probably correct. But the way that I would answer it to myself would be, yes, there's a lot of downsides, and yes, it is not as free as you will not be as free as you think you will be. It's not a ticket to freedom, but there is a lot of upsides. You know, you get to bring joy and happiness into people's lives. You get to experience things that no one else gets to do. You get to go places no few people would ever get to go. Um, and you get to meet people that most people wouldn't get to meet. So yes, there's limitations, but there's also a lot of a lot of opportunities there as well. That's how I would like to answer, but I guess that's talking to an adult more than to a teen or a preteen. They wouldn't really. I think that they would get more out of the have to know what you're getting into going into. I think they'd get more out of that line of advice rather than mine. I believe you have to know what you're getting yourself into ahead of time if you want to be famous. Nobody can escape the price of fame. Exactly. Well, that may be true. I can't help but feel our readers will think that answer is a little too obvious. Alright, that's the end of the interview. Thank you very much for your time. Right. That is a little too obvious. Hang on a second. That doesn't work. You can worry about that after you get famous. I wouldn't recommend it now. Right. At the time, I was thinking that maybe she wanted... You can worry about that after you get famous. Maybe she wanted to hear that. But, nah, I stick by it. I stick by it. Well, thank you. Oh, yeah, she was apparently a fan. She was a fan of Haruka, so, yeah, that was good. Honestly, all of the interviews go well. Realistically, all of the interviews go well, so, yeah. It's not that bad. Alright, I think this is the last interview. Before we move on to something else. Sensual gentleman. I was considering it for a moment, but no. No, we'll do that today. We'll do that today. I bit the inside of my mouth today when I was eating my pizza. Now it stings and feels a little swollen. I don't like it. Let's see what his memo says, and then I just bugger off for no apparent reason. Gossip Gals is a fairly hard-hitting gossip magazine. I didn't know this until after I accepted the interview, but they're actually in good with Osaka talent. They might try to talk T-set up and put you down, so watch out for that kind of thing. The interviewer will be Masuda-san. He refers to himself as creepy, but in a cute way. The interview will be about your relationships with friends and rivals. Be very careful not to badmouth anybody. They'll twist your words. Okay, so this... Yeah. Friends and rivals. Don't badmouth anyone. And this is very important. Because you definitely do have the opportunity to badmouth people. Hello, I'm Masuda from Gossip Gals. You ready for this? I think so. Thank you very much for coming. You're much more reserved than I expected. After seeing you on TV, I thought you'd have more of a charismatic aura. Oh, Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Have you already been told what today's interview is going to be about? Being harassed by T-san. I was tempted. I was told it would be about my relationships with friends. Oh, I did also notice, by the way, that you have the opportunity to say my relationship with friends or naming your rival. So you could start this off either way. He'd probably enjoy the naming my rival part, but you know, it's best to stay positive. Just stay completely and totally positive. Our readers really love the juicy stuff. You know, backstabbing, bad-mouthing, the nastier the better. I'm very sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have anything like that. Oh, come on, let your guard down a little, won't you? Well, on to the good stuff. First off, let me ask you about the Princess League. You've been pretty much crushing the competition, haven't you? Even to the untrained eye like mine, it's easy to see you're head and shoulders above the rest. Given your superior talent, what do you think of all those girls who just aren't on your level? Um, I don't think I'm better than anyone else, but it was the best I could think of. I don't think I'm better than any of the girls competing. But you've been winning against every single one of them, right? We're all giving it everything we have in this competition. Each performance is won or lost by very slim margins. Although she did continue on. Like, just... How would I have liked to have answered that? When I was actually playing it at the time, how would I have actually wanted to answer? What do you think about the other girls? I would have been, like, super positive. Rather than actually answering the on your level part, I would have said, I would have immediately gotten to, I think that everybody is working super hard. I think that there's some very real talents in the competition, and I've been tested on a number of occasions. Um, it's I've only been winning from very slim margins, and just like immediately go into that rather than say the I don't think I'm better than anyone else line. Because like at the end of the day, it is a competition, and you're only in a competition like this if you think that you are better, or at least if you think that you have a chance against a good chance to win against other people. So saying that you're not better is basically putting yourself down and raising people up, which is exactly what we're not supposed to be doing. So yeah. It kind of defeats the point, actually. I hope you'll be a little more forthcoming for the rest of the interview. Yeah, I didn't like that answer, but let's talk about T-Set of Osaka Talent. You do know who they are, don't you?
Hi.
Yes, I do.
They used to belong to Dynashare, you know, but then they decided to jump ship for Osaka Talent. Must leave a bad taste in your mouth, wouldn't you say? Oh, I can taste blood in my mouth because of the bite. So in light of all that, what do you think about T-Set being called the #1 idols?
It doesn't really bother me. After all, it's not like we both belong to Dynashare at the same time. I am sure my agency was of the mindset that they were free to leave.
You're kidding me, right? Dynashare must have sunk a lot of money into getting them ready for their debut. If I were the president of Dynashare, I'd be hoping for their demise or something. If you say so, but it does make for a very interesting interview. Okay, last question. I was told by T-Set's manager that Dynashare and T-Set got into a little tussle. Is that true?
What?
Oh, you don't know? A manager of yours named Hortier grabbed one of the T-Set girl's arms and screamed at her. You're apparently there. With rumors like this flying around, people are starting to say Dynashare is using it as a weapon of vengeance. Were you aware of this growing sentiment? Yeah, no, that's just blatantly bullshit.
No, it's not true. Dynashare isn't seeking revenge.
That's ridiculous. I was tempted for the seeking revenge, but then just, nah, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Dynashare isn't using me, as a weapon or otherwise, and I really don't have anything else to say about it.
Are you sure you want to take that tone with me? It might affect what I write.
I believe you're the one who is setting the tone.
Huh, you're a lot tougher than you look. One might even say you're downright stubborn at times. Like a little giggle. Well, I don't think I'll use that question after all. I'm sorry if it was rude. Okay, that's the end of the interview. To be honest, I was hoping something. You see, I was told to find something to tarnish your image, but you barely gave me an opening. Not a perfect job, but you came pretty close.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry. I wish the circumstance could have been different, but we're such a small magazine. We have to do what the powers that be want.
Right.
Well, I'll be going now. Thank you for your time today. And there we go. So, that is all of the interviews. And now we go into the silent aspect of the video. So you may have noticed during the other aspect that it wasn't silent. The sound was also sped up. Well, it can't be like that this time, because this time the other section was sped up by 500%. This is actually sped up by 800%, and it's because it's very, 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 very long. It's just a bunch of game shows and stuff like that. It was fun. It was fun to play, and I was enjoying it. And it basically, the way this one works is that the fans decide how well you do, and they no, not the fans, but like you do an interview with this guy, and then if you do well in the interview, then people push the buttons. I got a 90 there out of 100, which is pretty damn good for my first try. If they don't push the button, you don't get a vote. You don't get a smile, which is an extra vote. So there's 5 segments of this. Oh yeah, right. There's also this little meeting thing which unlocked after we first did the interview, although this meeting is supposed to take place before you do the first game show. Um but it's fine. It's fine. He's different than how he appears on the game show, but since we're not watching the game show, it's fine that you don't get to see that. Um so yeah, there's 5 segments of this game show, and I think I passed 3 of them. I think there were 2 that I didn't. So they do get kind of difficult. Basically his vibe is that he's a dirty old man. Like one of the questions is well, one of the questions that we just saw a second ago was what if you had time off from your job, what would you like to do? And I chose to answer shopping. And he was like, "Oh, I could go shopping with you. I could help you pick out ladies' underwear. No, I could help you pick out lingerie." And then Haruka replied, I don't really need lingerie, thanks." Which I mean, fair enough. So but it's all in jest. It's all in fun. And literally, when he makes jokes like that, the audience goes ew. So it's not like the producer where earlier on where he's serious. Um, this guy is just genuinely not serious. So yeah, I think this is the worst one I did. I think I needed like 80 and I got 70. I think I missed out on like 3 or something. So that one definitely didn't go well. The next one went better, but it still wasn't a pass. And then I passed the last one, which ironically was the hardest because I needed 90 and I got 90. So yeah. Um. So yeah, it was genuinely a pretty fun game show. If I'm being honest. A little bit difficult in a way, and some of the one of the answers in particular kind of got on my nerves. Where one of his questions was something like, "How do you feel about being a role model?" And like, if you cross this, you can't be seen crossing the street without being at a traffic light and stuff like that. Yeah, I got 80 there. I needed 85. And I was shocked, by the way. I thought that this one went really well. Oh no, yeah. So yeah, how do you feel about being a role model? And my answer was I don't care. Um or yeah, something like that. And she answered the she answered the jaywalking thing where she was like, "Oh, I don't care about crossing the street without a light. It's fine. Like it just comes down to people's stupidity, right? More than anything else." And he was shocked, and I was shocked. What I meant was, oh, I just act like myself. I wouldn't do something like that, so I don't have to, so I don't really worry. Oh, and also they wanted me to big up the T-Set girls or make out that we were friends with the T-Set girls or something like that. So, the next one that we saw was, or the next one that I did was this one, which is the Sotenbori Love Check quiz, which we have actually done before. I did way better this time. There were 2 of them here, and I think I passed both of them. Um, did I? I think maybe I failed one of. No, I think I passed. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I got 7 out of 10, which is a pass. So I passed one of them. Did I pass the other? I don't remember. But I definitely did way better. I did. Oh, yeah, right. I actually went outside and just double checked all of the locations and stuff like that. Just to make sure that just to make sure that, just to do a little bit of homework on what the place actually looks like. Because I was asked questions there that I did guess. Um, so Yeah, that's kind of funny. But what was I saying? Yeah, so it was basically the same as before, except it was yeah, I did a lot better. I did way better. I think when I did it before, I got like 4 correct out of 10. And that the last one I got 7. This one I got 8, 9, 9. Right, I missed out on one of them. I could have gotten a perfect score, except I missed out on one. Shame. But next, is it this one? Oh, okay. Did I? What? What's going on? Did I go to the bathroom or something? Uh, Please hold. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Okay, there you go. Yes. So this is actually. So I actually got a perfect score here. Oh no! Wait. Did I skip one? Oh, I think I may have skipped one. Oh, okay. Well, this is actually not about something boring. This is actually just a general quiz. The first time around I got a perfect score, 10 out of 10 on. The second time around I got a 6 out of 10, so nah. That wasn't quite as good. But our thing is now maximum level. Our our agency is now maximum level, so we have everything unlocked. Now it's going to stop. It's going to go because this is weird. It's a running minigame where you have to press them when they light up, and they get progressively faster as you get faster. And you have this guy just Sotembori. Ah yeah. Just talking in your ear the entire time. It was bizarre. It was very strange. That was a very, very strange little mini game. But I don't know. It was fun enough, I suppose. I think there's like 5 of them as well. I should put this on 800 times speed as well. But whatever. It just kind of make me think, what do these people think of this girl just like sprinting through the streets as fast as she can? It did make me wonder about that girl in pink. I think you'll actually be able to see her during one of these. And like, yeah, you don't want this job, my girl. Oh yeah, this one. This one literally ends right beside her. And you can see her in the background. Like, yeah, if she had tried to do this, she wouldn't have made 10 steps. So, yeah. Um, so yeah, it was a fairly fun minigame. It was just a very, very strange one. Just a really, really strange little minigame that they had going on there. And every single one of these has the exact same guy going, "Ah, yes, isn't that right? Yes." Just in your ear for no reason. Oh, I'm now maxed out on appeal, by the way. I'm not maxed out on anything else, but I'm maxed out on appeal. And I'm maxed out on the agency level as well. So that's not holding me back in any way. Yeah, that's the end of that. So basically this is all about just getting fans and getting XP. More or less. Now we should have pool. Right. So I made one mistake here, which was I said yes to the tutorial. Oh yeah, right. She's nice. Enough. So this is basically a series of mini games, including pool, but also others, where you or where you compete against other idols, quote unquote. But I mean, we've never met them before, and we'll probably never meet them again. I made the mistake of saying yes to the tutorial, which went through a bunch of stuff. But then something happened, and this is going to start going normal in a second. Because I want to go through a play-by-play here, okay? Something ridiculous happened. Okay, so she won the break. So this is her breaking. Okay? Yeah, normal. Nothing went down. Perfectly fine. Okay. So I might have a chance at this. It's not like they have hacks or anything going on. So I'm in a bit of a spot. I can't pot the thing because I can't pot the 1 because I'd end up accidentally hitting the 2. if I did go over that far. So I need to actually hit the one ball on the right. So I decide, okay, if I hit the one ball right, that then I might be able to hit the 5 into the hole, or I might be able to hit the 9 in. It's pure luck, just pure luck whether or not that happens. But I'm like, I'll give it a try. And like, worst case scenario, the one will probably come back up the far end, like close to the camera, that end of the table, and the white will stay down that end. So there shouldn't be a potting opportunity here. So like, okay, I failed that. The 9, the 5, neither went in. But then I'm like, okay, the 1 is also back up the table. But that's fine. Like, you can see here. You can see here that, like, if... Actually, it might be even easier to see it in the top right-hand corner. You can't see my mouse. It's so annoying. It's so genuinely annoying. Hang on. No. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Properties. Capture cursor. There it is. That should be on. Okay, cool. So you can see it up here probably better, which is the 1 actually like blocked from this pop with the 9. So if the 1 went straight here, it would just hit the 9. The 9 would bounce off the cushion, and then the 1 would go over towards the 5. You can't really do that. That's not actually that's not actually something that can happen. So when I saw that, I breathed a sigh of relief. I was like, okay, fine. Fair enough. That wasn't a great shot, but, you know, I'm not going to be punished for it, really. So here we go. How was I supposed to... How was I supposed to do that? How was I supposed to win that? Oh, and yeah, by the way, the object of the game is to pot the 9. Apparently. I didn't even know that. I thought you had to pot all of them. So, yeah. I just lost. So that sucks. That genuinely sucks, but whatever. We do get to talk to her, and she says something. Haruka-chan. Yes, Ririka-san? You're really good. There were a few times where I was worried I might actually lose. Fuck you, bitch. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? You beat me in one shot. Like, you can tell, I haven't paused the video. I'm just sitting here shocked and angry. What the hell are you talking about? Like, she absolutely demolishes me in one strike. She does a one-punch man and then gloats about it. Who is this girl? That's just not fair. I guess that makes me feel good, thanks. Hey, you know what? I had fun playing against you. Yes, my life's taken... Everything feels like a performance. You know, always a fake smile on my face, trying so hard to be perfect all the time. That's why it's so refreshing. Yeah, like, this isn't a fake smile and a fake compliment. Oh, I really put up a fight against you. Come on, man. Come on. Give me a break here, man. I'm trying the best I can, man. Oh. So yeah, that was annoying. But next up, there's going to be a meeting. So I do want to point out, we will meet an idol here. And it is not the idol that we were just playing pool against. I was actually really confused about that. But I have double-checked the names. And they're not the same person. So, yeah. Just so you guys are aware. But this is another story mission meeting thing. So yeah. Let's see what the game has to say for itself. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you. Thank you. Phew, the meeting is all done. So yeah, this is just some person. Don't think we've ever met her before. Oh, Haruka-chan? That's me. It's me, Mitsuo Fukai from Cloudy Production. We were on a location shoot together the other day, remember? No. No, that's outside the scope of this game. And as we can tell, oh, right, Haruka doesn't remember either. Busy as usual, I see. You're working? Yes, I just finished a meeting about my next location shoot. Oh, well, I was about to head to the studio to record for a variety show, but I'll basically just be sitting in a peanut gallery. Oh, how I wish I tried to get in the Princess League. I doubt I could have won, but I might have been able to hang in there for at least a few rounds. At least that way, I could have had a little more TV exposure like you. Oh, and if by some miracle I actually won, I could have gone on to be a huge success. Huh? Is that your dream too? Uh-huh. Huh? For real? You mean you're actually trying to win? Of course. You're really serious? I don't know about that. After all, you're up against T-Set. Those girls are in a league of their own. They've got the looks, and their singing and dancing is outstanding. They have first-rate something, too. Natural ability, hard work, and money. Those girls really have it all. If you ask me, there isn't much hope of beating them. Yes, T-Set is amazing. I agree. Right? T-Set is the reason I avoided going to Princess League. My manager said it'd be a waste of time to even try. I was pretty disappointed, but I have to admit she was probably right. I don't think you should let yourself get your hopes up too either, you know. Excuse me, but I have to go now. Oh, hold on. I've got something good to tell you. Huh? Don't tell anyone I told you this, but I hear those T-Set girls are doing the old pillow dance with the Princess League producer. So literally the exact same thing that one of the T-Set girls saved us from, she's now accusing them of doing. You know, sleeping their way to the top. That's why victory is always guaranteed for them. And yet this bitch literally just said that they had the looks, they had the talent, they had the money, the hard work. She literally has been praising their asses off. And yet now she's like, oh, but they were sleeping their way to the top. Don't worry. Like, what the fuck? I bet the producer manipulates the points in the show's concert battles too. Still, I've got to hand it to those girls. I mean, they do absolutely anything to get ahead, you know. That's an act I could never hope to follow. You know, I don't believe any of that's true. And yeah, here's where we get super proud of Haruka. The T-Set girls would never do anything like that to get ahead. Who told you that? Well, I mean, everybody just assumes it. After all, that producer is always playing favorites with them. You can't go around spreading horrible rumors like that based solely on an assumption. They actually hate that kind of thing. One of them even saved me from it. Jeez, you don't have to get all bent out of shape. And keep your voice down. I'm just telling you what I heard. Just forget it. I'm not wasting any more of my time on you. I have to get to the studio. You just go right on sucking out to T-Set and trying to share that spotlight. Yep, so she... I can't believe such an awful rumor about T-Set is going around. It's horrible. Yeah. So she is literally being the person that we hate the most. Wonderful. Oh, and this girl's crazy. She's like, please please take it easy on me. And then Haruka's like, no, this is about going all out. And then she's like, damn goody two-shoes. She's absolutely nuts. But yeah, I've actually played a fair bit of the bowling minigame, thanks to Yakuza 0. So, yeah, my first... Okay, that actually wasn't me. But my first bowl didn't go very well. Okay, yeah, no, it went pretty well. Yeah, that was actually the low light of it. She actually got me scared there. With that, I was thinking, oh, I might be in... Oh, okay, she missed the spare, so that's good. But I was thinking I might have some competition. And then... Strike! And then she whiffed. So that's when I realized, oh yeah, I don't have any competition here. It's fine. But yeah, after that first miss, I, 2 strikes in a row. 3 strikes in a row. And then I was very confused. Wait, why am I still here? Oh, 4 No. I missed by 1 pin. That's a shame. But yeah, I absolutely clobbered her. I absolutely demolished her. Like, what the AI did to me in the pool, I did to the AI in the bowling. So, you know, it's all good for me. It's all good. Little Miss Perfect. Fun. Right, she says that she does dance battles. I do wonder if I can actually go and find her and do a dance battle against her. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, refuse to lose darts. So, oh yeah, right. She's actually a bit of a tsundere, that girl. She's like, you're so pathetic. You're so... You lord it over everybody. But then afterwards she actually becomes a bit sweet. But anyway. So the darts I actually did pretty good on as well. I had a bit of a rocky start. I was aiming for the 60s, but it was kind of difficult to get. Sorry, sneeze. But then I went for the bulls. And the bulls are just so much easier to get than the 60s. And that's when she started falling apart as well. So, to be fair, I didn't have a good third round either. But my third round was still better than hers anyway, so. Yay! I'm not jealous. Kindred spirit calls her kindred spirits, and then and then suddenly they're friends. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Next up, I think, yeah, we have the air hockey. Now, the air hockey is actually a new mini game. As far as I'm aware, it's never been in any other game, and I'm actually going to show it to you. So, there was something that happened there as well. I want. I probably should. I should have. I shouldn't have. Is there a way for me to slow this down? I should have. Oh, okay. I should have slowed this down. I should have shown this in real, because she says something that I find quite funny. She stares. Sorry, it's just you're so darn cute. I just love cute girls. That's the whole reason I became an idol. Friends just out of the blue? Come on. So, yeah, she might have a bit of a not straight thing going on, but that's particularly funny because of how this game works. And this is normal speed. Because I want to actually show, since it's a brand new minigame. It's pretty easy, to be honest. You will see in the top left-hand corner stare mode on L2. You'll see that in a moment. But yeah, it's fairly easy, I think. But it did take me a second to get used to it. I literally just beat myself. You can't use the thing to go up the table. You can only go side to side. I was very scared. Yeah, see, I just tried to go up the table. But anyway. Yeah, she's not the best. I can definitely beat her relatively easy. But I think it's about now that I tried stare. I tried look. And it just zooms into her boobs. Which is it's just amazing. And if you see the heat gauge in the top left, that's how you fill the heat gauge in this minigame. You stare at the boobs and you get heat gauge. It is a bit of a double-edged sword, as I'll show you here. I'm staring, I'm trying to get the heat, and she gets it. So I think that's the reason why. I think that's the reason why she is shown to like cute girls. Oh, and this is what you do with the heat gauge. And this is important. It gives you a nice non-cleavage shot. I think that's the reason why she was shown to like cute girls. It's because it makes it less creepy for Haruka, who is a girl, to look at her chest like that. Which I just find that hysterical. I genuinely do. I think that if I had to guess, like she is supposed to be an idol, so you can assume that her and Haruka are about the same age, so about 16. So I think that the reason why she's so covered up is because she's supposed to be 16, so it's supposed to be pretty it's supposed to be fairly innocent, you know. But I'm guessing that if you bring one of the guys here and one of the guys gets to play air hockey, that the woman they'll be playing against is distinctly, you know, less well dressed, more scantily dressed. I'm guessing that's the way it works. And Haruka definitely knows that the girl is basically, like, you know, into her. The way that she kind of hesitates when she's like, yeah, we're gonna be BFFs forever. And Haruka's like, yeah. So yeah, that's an interesting minigame and an interesting little moment. It's so funny that the implication is that Haruka got a little bit heated by looking at another girl. Interesting implication just there, but you know. So claw machine minigame. Um, this kind of scared me a little bit. Spoilers, I get one, but actually I get two. But if you don't actually get one, you actually have to put up one of your own items. And I was like, wait, what do I give? I have some sandwiches. Can I give that? Do I have to give a clothing item that I have? Or something like that, but it's fine. I ended up getting two of them, so it didn't even matter. But yeah, that did kind of scare me a little bit. So, yes. Where are we now? Chris Valley and the Darts. Crane game. Right. Yeah, and we did a little bit of fishing as well. Fishing, like, it's actually super easy. I was wondering if I should just ignore this. If I should just ignore this minigame and just leave it. But because I thought that was really difficult, but I think that what's difficult is the sea fishing. The sea fishing is really difficult and really complicated, but the river fishing is actually super straightforward, like super easy. So yeah, I just fished as much as I could, just in case I got any more trophies or anything like that. But it didn't really matter. So yes, after that. So after this, a couple of things are going to happen. And I'm just going to blast through basically all of it. First of all, I will have a singing lesson with Christine. But I'll realize that it doesn't really give very much XP anymore. Because I'm actually so, like, high level. My bar is actually so high that... Or my rectangle is actually so high that it doesn't actually give all that much. I just looked through... Oh yeah, I tried to see if there was anything in here, if I could go into the safe or whatever. But, yeah, my rectangle is actually so big that it doesn't actually give all that much. I didn't do a hard lesson, to be honest. To be fair, I didn't do a hard lesson, but... so I realized that it doesn't really give that much XP, so I'd have to do a bunch of grinding if I wanted to max it out. And honestly, at this point, it was like 3 hours in, easily, so I just didn't bother. Next, after this, after we do the singing lesson, I will try to take out some money. Actually, I will take out some money. I'll end up taking out like 200,000, which is less than I thought it would be. Considering Taiga was able to get 1 million from hunting. Since Taiga was able to get 1 million from hunting, Haruka getting just 200,000 from all of her stuff was a bit of a surprise and a bit of a shame. But it's fine, still some money. Then I looked at the VR game, the like side scroller game, but they only had Sotenbori as an option, and I'd already done Sotenbori, so I didn't think that I would actually get anything by playing it. I did get a bonus from playing in Sotenbori, but from playing the VR minigame, but since I did it once before, then I don't think it would have done anything. And then I did a quick dance battle to see how the XP was doing on that. And she was rank B. I absolutely pummeled her into the ground. Yeah. And then that's it, I think. Then I will go to do an evaluation. Since that didn't give me very much XP, I went to talk to Christine about whether or not he thinks I can actually do it, win the thing. And the answer was... With your abilities? You know, I think you can. Provided you don't make any serious mistakes and can perform to your usual ability, I'm almost certain you can win. So yeah, that's it. That is everything. That is all. So, Yeah. I decided to leave it there since, no, hang on. Shit. Since, Christine thinks that we can win, I decided to leave it there. So, here we are. We are actually playing the video game now. It's an hour and a half in. So, just a little bit. I have 450,000. I forgot to do this. I have 450,000. I only have these two. This one got maxed at level 5, which is weird. This one went all the way to 10, but now I have both of these to do. I still can't get that because I don't have Rainbow Prism Star, whatever the hell that is. So, next up will be this. Decrease the health you lose due to fatigue that results if you fail at a job, which is actually useless now because I've done all of the jobs. Well, almost all of the jobs. So, let's get started on the Gentleman magazine. Well, no, first of all, gifts. Let's do gifts. Did I get any gifts from fans? I did. Got a Toughness Z. Okay. A gold ring. Interesting. I can't believe it. A ring? I don't know if I should accept something this valuable, but it would be rude to send it back. I'll just think of it as a heartfelt expression of a fan's devotion. What a huge surprise. I'll cherish this ring forever. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. A handmade bracelet. What's this? A handmade bracelet? What beautiful craftsmanship. This person used their own precious time to make this, just for me. How sweet. Stamina X. Okay. Messages from fans. Wow, look at this. Messages from my fans. Oh, this person always comes to cheer me on. How nice. Thank you, everyone. Your kind words help me work all the harder. And that's it. Okay. So, especially that ring. Wait, that wasn't actually in the accessories. What? Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm guessing equipment this poster filled with messages from fans allows your idle heat to last even longer. So I'm guessing that this does what this does, but better. This use more heat than usual. Interesting. Watch your wealth accumulate when you dance. Ooh. Allows your idle heat to last even longer. Well, I definitely want that. I don't know how that got unselected. That's a bit weird. Use more heat than usual. Let's get money. Let's get the moolah. Can I? Oh, I can put that into gear. Nice. Okay, that's very nice. And we'll do this. Sweet. Very sweet. Okay. That's cool. Okay. I like that. I like that very much. Thank you. Thank you. I'll put all these stabbing in X. Well, no, they're only X's. Yeah, I'll just leave all of them with Haruka. She might be able to use them. Doesn't matter. Sweet. Okay, cool. So, with that, let's check the schedule, shall we? And I think that the interview with the men's magazine is the last thing. Yeah, it's the only one that we have left. So, maybe something will unlock. Maybe one of the these story missions will unlock. But after we do this, but let's do this. An interview with sensual gentlemen. I'm very curious what this is. I'm genuinely very curious. Let's see what Yamaru-san's memo says. Sensual Gentleman is a men's magazine that covers racy topics, but is not considered particularly vulgar. Most of the readers are men in their 30s and 40s. Magazines like these are probably their only source of information on idols. It would be terrific if you could win this segment of the market over, so do your best. The interviewer will be Mizuguchi-san. He can be a little inappropriate at times, but the interview shouldn't last long, so hang in there. The topic of the interview is advice for middle-aged men on how to be popular with younger women. What they should do to get their attention, things like that. Okay, so this is what I have to keep in mind for the interview. The interview is going to be about how middle-aged men can be popular with young women. The readers are mostly men in their 30s and 40s, so I should try to make my answers appeal to that audience. Alright, got it. Hello, is everything ready for today's interview?
Oh, the interviewer is here.
Hello. Hello. Hey there, I'm Mizuguchi from Sensual Gentleman. Very nice to meet you, Haruka-chan.
Thank you very much for coming.
Oh boy, an interview with a young new idol. I've been looking forward to this one. All right. You sure are a cute little thing, aren't you? Is it just me, or does he look exactly like that guy who sexually harassed? I should have said essayed. Well, no, it wasn't even essay, but who harassed Haruka. Isn't this the exact same model as that guy?
Thank you.
No trouble, no trouble. So, about the interview. Have you been told what it's about? How to flirt with an idol. Oh boy, wouldn't he like it to be. How to be popular with young women.
I was told it would be about how middle-aged men could be popular with young women.
Yep, that's it in a nutshell. Can't beat hearing it directly from the horse's mouth. Or in this case, a cute young idol. Am I right?
I'm not really sure.
Of course I am right. Trust me. Okay, let's get the ball rolling. Okay, let's get going then. Question 1. In your eyes, what age do you consider to be a middle-aged man? Oof.
Sorry?
I want to get your definition. When you think of a middle-aged man, about how old is he?
I don't know. About 35 to 45? Somewhere around there?
25 and 60, no. Any man over 20 is no longer a young man. No, between 35 and 50. That's about right.
I would say anywhere between 35 and 50 is middle-aged.
Oh yeah, so you think a guy in his early 30s is still young, huh?
Yes, I do.
Shit, that actually makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Well, with a liberal view like that on men's ages, I think this interview is going to go great. Can't wait to see what else you have to say. Okay, next question. Let's imagine for a minute that you're over 18, and there's an older man you like. Okay, let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there, buddy. Age is not just a number, my friend. I need you to take several steps back. So he asks you out on a late night date. Where'd you like to go?
Late at night, you say?
Yeah, well, older men work during the daytime. Besides, guys might get some dirty looks if they're out with a younger woman during the day. Why? Oh, in case they're stalking? Oh, okay. This is so weird. I don't know. So long as they're over 18, I suppose it's fine. And they're adults after all, so of course they want to go as far as they can, if possible. As far as they can. Okay, if this is going to be a first date, then you really need to take several steps back. I
see.
So, what destination would make you want to say yes to a date? A private room? No, a private karaoke room. Observation deck? No, that's too much. Private karaoke room.
I like to sing, so a private karaoke room.
Well, but as a young lady, wouldn't you be a little worried? Because of privacy? I mean, it is a private room and all. What if he suddenly makes a move?
Oh, I'm not really sure.
Of course, I'd never do anything like that. I can tell you one thing, though. I bet our readers are gonna like that answer of yours. Yeah, I mean, see, private observation deck, that would cost an arm and a leg. No. Private room in a restaurant? I mean, that would still cost an arm and a leg, depending on the restaurant. But it's a little bit better at least. But a private karaoke booth, that's fairly cheap, you know? And like, just because a guy is older doesn't mean that he's rich. And just because he's not rich doesn't mean that he doesn't have some money. It doesn't mean that he's poor. There is a difference, you know? There is a middle class between rich and poor, you know? So, yeah. And also, I feel like that's some advice that you could possibly give to a young woman as well. Is that, like, when you're being asked out, and the guy's like, And the guy's like, when you're being asked out, there is no harm in telling a guy, hey, I like to sing. Can we go to karaoke? Or I like, there's this restaurant that I really like. You know, can we go there? You know, you could do that. I would personally, speaking from, speaking from zero experience, but speaking as a man, I would be delighted. I would love that. Like if I did finally at some point muster up the courage to ask a girl out, and she was like, and I was like, yeah, we could maybe go to a restaurant, or we could, or even if I didn't mention a restaurant, do you want to like go to the seaside and take a walk around or something? And she was like, well, there's this restaurant I like. We could go there. I would be like, oh, hell yeah, absolutely, yeah. What kind of stuff do they do? And that starts a conversation. What kind of food do they have? And like, what's the atmosphere like? And oh, you like that kind of atmosphere? I'm glad. I like it when it's really quiet as well. And I'm not. Are you a big fan of like clubs and stuff like that? No, I prefer a more quiet, peaceful place. Like that gets the ball rolling. It's excellent. And then you get to go to a place that she likes. Well, I would get to go to a place that she likes. You would get to go to a place that you like if you're the girl. And like, you know that the date is going to go at least somewhat well. Because she knows the food. She can order something that she knows that she'll like. And that means that you have, if you're the girl, you have at least something happening, you know, that you want. You're not going to just be completely shut out and just like, completely like, oh, I don't want to be here. At least if your date is boring, then you can be like, oh, the food is nice, you know? You can at least have that. Whereas going to somewhere that you don't like and the food sucks and your date's boring, then you're like, oh, I wish I was just home, you know? And it's less of it's less pressure on guys, on the guy as well. That like, you know, it's always on the guy to prove themselves and to take the initiative and all that stuff. So if you can take just a small morsel of that away, that would be very nice of you. But anyway, I suck at dating because I've never done it, by the way. So yeah. Anyway, now for the last question of the interview. Last? Oh, there was the ages as well. This is actually a pretty tame interview. Now for the last question of the interview. If you were over 18, do you think you would ever consider having sex with a middle-aged man? That is not a question that you should ask, my buddy. That's going too far. What? Hey, it is the last question and all, so I thought, what the heck? It'd be a great way to end the article, too. I'm gonna have to see the options. So what do you think? Would you have sex with a middle-aged man? I don't really want to blow the guy off. Because it is supposed to be a bit of a lewd-ish magazine, so would you consider it if you were over 18? Okay. If you accepted the interview, then you kind of have to put up with stuff like that, I suppose. I don't know. No comment. If I was in love with him. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm not really sure, but I think maybe if I was in love with him. Seriously? Wow. Boy, am I glad I asked. This'll be great. Thanks a bunch for that juicy nugget. Is it juicy? I don't know. It's a reasonable. I wasn't going to say no. It was either no comment or that. I didn't want to leave him with a no comment, though. I didn't. Well, that just about wraps it up. Thanks for being so patient, and I'm sorry for asking you such inappropriate questions. That's alright. I understand you were just doing your job. I can see why you're so popular. You've got a new fan in me. I'm rooting for you. Thanks for your time. I hope we can do another interview soon. Of course. Thank you very much for coming. Honestly, a better question would have been, would you, if you were over 18, would you consider going on a date with a middle-aged man? That would have been a better question to ask. But the sex is going a bit too far, but I do kind of like her answer. Yeah. I don't know. It's not really the kind of thing that you would ask an idol. If you actually wanted to make her happy, if you actually wanted to, like, keep the interview in a good place, it's not something you should ask an idol. So, should be all of the scheduled content. Yep. All done. Sweet. So, gifts, Gentleman Magazine. So we have the dance battle, the locker keys, and I want to talk to Pink Shirt again. Cool. Let's go. I don't have any tissue paper here. I kind of need it. I kind of need it. I will be back in a moment. Okay, I am back. More or less. Give me a moment to wipe my wicko nosy. Okay. Right then. So, I don't know where the tissues went in here. I swear I didn't use them. Not for nose, not for my nose anyway. Right. So we need to have a dance battle. In fact, I think we need to have a couple of dance battles, but I don't remember where I'm actually supposed to go. Lady Panther? At the parking lot in South Shofukucho. Okay. Then we are on our way to the parking lot in South Shofukucho. I have to say, I am... Infoman. I don't think this is the sort of place I should be visiting. I have no idea what it is. Information. Infoman. It's very bright. Oh, I can see pictures of girls over there, actually. Huh. Did I say prison? Sex bomb prison. I forgot about that. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Honestly, I might have to go and check that out. I did go in just to see, because it's... Hang on a second, let me point this out. It's pink, just like Prime, which is a hostess club. It's also pink as well, so I don't know what it is, but I was wondering if Haruka would be able to go in there. Apparently not. Yo! Oh, hey, are you looking for a dance opponent? No. Wait. That's too bad. Oh! South Shofukucho. Parking lot. This is the only parking lot that I know of. But she appears to just be a normal... Oh, West Shofukucho. South. Ah, it's down there. Hello, She-Man! Welcome, welcome, welcome back. How you been? How you doing? How long is left of the stream? I don't know. Could be 3 hours. 3 hours is the cutoff point. But, I don't know if I'll actually last that long. So parking lot in South Shofukucho. Is there a parking lot down there? Oh, wait, is that where the keys are, actually? Is that what's going on? Ha 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 ha, maybe, maybe. Let me see. Nope. Nope, I am completely lost. Okay, let me actually do the keys then. Since that's something else I wanted to do while I was here. 1, 2, 3, go. Pointless. I've got to head out quickly. See you. Alright, see you, She-Man. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you again. Auto token. No idea what that is. Stamina Royal. Okay, that would be a good one to give to the item box. Another Stamina Royal. Another one for the item box. Silver plate. Okay, good to sell. Army knife. Ooh, geez. Okay. Steel mail. Okay, another one for the item box. Yep, send that. Boop. Pocket tissue. Alright. It's a little bit of a step down from an army knife. 0 jewel. Supposed to make a single or double 0 come up in roulette. Oh, okay. Just for gambling and stuff. NBD, NBD. A bust amulet. I'm guessing that's for a game as well. Yeah, I think it's for blackjack, is it? And leech gloves. Ooh. These gloves are said to increase your heat by draining your opponents when you grab him. Interesting. Okay. So yeah. That's all of them. Cool. So that was another thing on my checklist of things I needed to get done. Let me see. Boop. Hang on, what is the auto token? This token is rumored to allow automatic play on slot machines. Automatic play? What? I don't know. Royal. Let me get rid of this ZZ as well. She wouldn't need that all that much. I'll throw that in. She can keep some pocket tissue. That's fine. Okay. So a parking lot in South Shofukucho. I mean, this is South Shofukucho Street. But I don't know of any parking lots around here. I'm very confused. It was something like Panther, wasn't it? Unless... Did I miss someone in this parking lot or something? Or around the place? No. Oh, okay. I need to actually go in. Okay. Let's see. The person who wants to have a dance battle with me should be around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Haruka Somura, I've been waiting for you. Oh shit. Alright. Yo. Who are you? I'm the leader of the dance group, Jazzy Blue. The name's Judy. I'm the one who sent you that email. Seeing how you beat Maki and Aya, people might start thinking I'm chicken shit if I don't go up against you too. So let's do this. The genre is jazz. That's my thing, but it's not yours, I'm guessing, so I'll give you a handicap. Jazz? What do you say? Want to take me on? Sure. I'll take you on.
Hi.
Alright, I'll do it. Good. Glad we're seeing eye to eye. Let's get right to it then. Do you like the voice I'm giving her? I quite like it, to be honest. The little growl. Yeah, meow. Meow for the panther. Hell yeah.
いいから早く。
早くお願いします. Oh, this is a good song. Oh shit. I got gypped there. I saw the L1 pop up, but it was actually locked. That's why I missed out on a bunch. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. It worked out. Shame, I could have assassinated her with, if I'd done the hard smash, but I was kind of spamming. Alright. Cool. Done. What? Did Judy-san really just lose? Now I see why Christina thinks so much of you. You know Christina-san?
Of course. There's hardly a single person in the dancing world who doesn't know who Christina is. Really? I don't like him very much myself. I mean, how can anybody trust the guy's judgment if he can't even appreciate how good Akari is? Akari's my friend, you know, so maybe she's not the most flamboyant dancer, but she's precise, and she looks good doing it. She has a solid foundation, so if she'd just come out of her shell a little more, she'd be a great dancer. That's what I thought anyway. But now she's gonna quit dancing. It's a real shame. It really, really is. What? Akari quit dancing? Yeah, aren't you two supposed to be friends? You mean you didn't know? She told me she was still dancing. Knowing Akari, she probably didn't tell you the truth because she didn't want you to feel guilty. After all, you can't say you're completely unrelated to the reason she quit, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Hi.
I do. I'd better go talk to her face to face.
Eh.
That sounds good. I mean, you're friends, right? Oh, and could you give this to her for me? Eh? Can I keep it for myself? Dance Battle Summit leaflet. What's this? It's a leaflet for the Dance Battle Summit. They're holding it over at the event hall over by a WoW bridge pretty soon. I'm going, of course. And Maki and I too. There's going to be all kinds of great dancers there. And, as a special guest, the world-famous choreographer Mitsu is going to be there too. Getting his attention would be a huge boost to any dancer or choreographer's career. A choreographer? That's Akari's dream.
Eh.
I know. That's why I want you to give her the leaflet. You will, right?
Eh.
Of course. Akari's my friend. Good. You should be able to find her on a WoW bridge if you go now.
Hi.
Okay, I will. I think a WoW bridge is the one on the right-hand side of the map. If I had to guess. Let me double check. This is Bishamon? Yes. And this is... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. E-wow. Cool. Well, that was a little bit more, rustumified than I would like, but it wasn't too bad. How's my health, by the way? I need health, by the way. Let's go. Let's go in here. Wait, I can't actually go in here? What? It's literally a restaurant. Okay, whatever. I'll go to the more expensive place then. Fine. This place is super expensive, by the way. It's like 1,000 yen for the soup of the day. Madness. Absolute madness. Well, no, to be honest, it's probably about... That's probably about standard for an actual restaurant. Well, the soup of the day will work, and it's cheap. Cheap and cheerful. Hey. That soup basically just looked like water to me. To be fair, I'm maybe being a little bit too cheap. I have like 400,000, so I don't need to be that cheap, especially when I have nothing to buy. In the darts minigame, they did show that you could choose which kind of darts you want to use. I don't know where you would buy them, though. Actually, wait, maybe I do. Hang on a second. Maybe in here, actually. And you might be able to get a new fishing rod in here as well, come to think. Let's see. Let's just have a quick nosy. A wee little nosy. I'm here to buy. No. No is the answer to that question. I didn't realize I was asking a question, but no is the answer. Actually, I was asking a question. I was asking if I could buy them, but no. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough now, pig. Fair enough. Alright. On to Akari. Where is she? There's Pink over there. Hey! Oh, wait. Hold on. I'll be there in a moment. There's something here. I've gotten so many locker keys. I feel like I haven't gotten this many locker keys since Yakuza 0, when I literally got all of them. Akari. Huh? Oh, Haruka, what's wrong? You're all out of breath.
Nah.
Akari, is it true? Did you really quit dancing? What? Yeah, it's true. But why? You said your dream is to be a top choreographer someday. Say something, Akari. You wouldn't understand. Huh? Everything's fine for you. You're super pretty and you have amazing talent, but I don't have anything going for me at all. Not like you. That's not true. I absolutely love dance. Sure, I want to be a choreographer. That's why I put in so many hours practicing, more than anybody I know. Even when it came to dance battles, I was always thinking about how I could win. I've always taken it very seriously. That's why I thought I couldn't lose when it came to dance. Not even to you. But in the end, I was wrong. How could I keep chasing the same silly dream after what happened? It would just be foolish. No matter how I work, I just don't have what it takes. Ari, that just isn't true. Besides, there's still another chance for you. Look, this is a leaflet for the Dance Battle Summit. If you make a good impression there, it'll open up a whole new set of doors for you. You'll enter, right? Sorry, Haruka, I'm not going. Huh? But why not? Because I already know what will happen. I can't keep beating my head against the wall, you know. But it's the perfect opportunity. Akari, you can't give up on your dream. Sure, that's fine for somebody like you to say, but when you're an ordinary, mediocre person like me, sometimes the best thing to do is quit. Otherwise, you'll just keep getting hurt, and hurting the people you care about too. What? That first time I talked to you, it wasn't just because I wanted to be friends. You're an idol, so I thought you might have connections and be able to get me that much closer to my dream. Yeah?
Yeah, we kind of figured that out.
That's why I approached you, for my own selfish gain. Kari. That time with Christina, too. I thought surely I must be a better dancer than you. I thought you'd make me look good if I went up against you in front of him. I told myself Christina would be impressed if he saw me beat a pro, and that's why I brought you along.
Yeah, I did kind of figure that out. Are you also going to admit that you may have been spreading rumors about us? About Haruka? Just asking.
I know, I'm the worst. I mean, stooping to something that low for all for the sake of my dream, and to top it all off, I didn't even succeed. So now you get it, don't you? Now you see how destructive it can be when a fool chases their dream, right? That's why I gave up dance. Akari. Haruka, I'm so sorry for all the rotten things I did. I'm sorry I used you. It's fine if you hate me now. I don't deserve to be your friend. Good luck with your career. Remember me when your dream comes true. I know you can do it because you have real talent. You have it. Well, I guess this is goodbye, Haruka.
Nah, Haruka not gonna let that go.
Akari, wait. I don't care about any of that. I'm glad you talked to me that day. Really glad. You know what I'm like, my personality. Besides, I'm always working. Yui-chan is the only person who ever went out of their way to talk to me. I've been really lonely.
Oh, the little sobs. Oh.
But I told myself that's just how it is for me, that it's my fate. So when you talked to me that day, when you brought me along to all kinds of places, when you showed me how much fun dancing could be, I was really, really glad. I don't care why you talked to me that day. I'm just happy you did. It doesn't matter how we got our start. All that matters is that we're friends now, right? But we can't be friends now. Every time I look at you, I'm forced to relive all kinds of bad memories. Fine. If we don't have to be friends then. Huh? But even if you don't consider us friends, I want you to at least remember one thing. Friends or not, I want you to know that I still like you, Akari. I like you and I care about you. I'll be there at the Dance Battle Summit. I hope you'll be there too. You love dance, and becoming a top choreographer is your dream. Come on, say that you'll dance with me one more time. Haruka-chan. Yui-chan, did you hear everything? Yeah. I see. Do you think Akari will show up? I don't know, but I sure hope so. She loves dance more than anybody, you know. Yeah. Hikari, please come to the summit. Please don't give up on your dream. I mean, I think that Haruka shouldn't go to the summit, to be perfectly honest. If she does, she's just gonna beat everybody. And she doesn't need the attention from the top choreographer. She has Christina. She doesn't need anybody else. So I kind of hope that she actually stays away, but whatever. I'm guessing that she's not going to. An email. I wonder who it's from. Time to dance. Are you ready? It's finally time for the Dance Battle Summit. If you want to take part, come to the event hall to the southeast of Iwao Bridge. MC Mitsu will be our guest judge. Dancers who catch Mitsu's eye might get a shot at a professional career. So what are you waiting for? Let's dance! I wonder if Hikari will come. Anyway, I'd better head to the event hall southeast of Iwao Bridge. Yeah. Before I do that, though... Hi. Are you still Delulu? Oh! It's... Huh. Alright, she's actually doing well. What? Except... Is this like an aerobics class or something? The robot! Aww, that's a... That's a shame. She might actually have some skill if she wasn't huge. What? What the? And she's down again. Ah, don't worry, she'll float. Wait, what are you gaining from that? What? What can you possibly be gaining from that, Haruka? I don't think you can pull that off. You do not have the body type to do it. Oh, okay. She's literally going to do a backflip. Okay. Here's Ulala-san showing off an amazing move. She was saying she's from a town near Sotenbori. It's pretty impressive how she can pull off something that dramatic. Yeah. Yeah, because she absolutely intended for everything that just happened. Absolutely. You learned Rainbow Prism Star. Oh, okay. So that's the thing that I need for Rainbow Shooting Star. This beautiful dance move will earn you a lot of bonus points by tracing a rainbow through the air with a showy backflip. Right. I did see that she did a backflip on this. So, okay. I wonder how many other revelations does she have? 2, apparently. Oh, no, 3. 4? Interesting. I wonder where. I don't think I've seen anything particularly weird or anything. Although, it's now got me wondering. Huh. Did you hear? Did you hear what? Did you hear? There's a new moneylender in town. People say they make loans with no interest. No way. That's gonzo. Like, off the rails. I'll take 300 million yen then. Uh-huh. I don't think that you fit the criteria. But okay, that was bizarre. But, you know, we got a new dance move for some reason, somehow. Right. Let's go in here. Let's see, this is the event hall where the Dance Battle Summit is being held. There isn't much time before the summit starts. What should I do? Go to the event hall. Yeah, I am good to go. I am full health. Was there anything else I needed to do? Nope. Nope, we just need to finish off this little side story and then we can go be with the Akiyama. I'd better go to the event hall. I wonder if Akari is there yet.
So when are we going to finish with her quest? How many quests does she have? I mean, I just answered that question. I'm a step ahead, Yashi, man. I'm a step ahead. I really want to see her do a backflip, though. What does that even look like?
Yo, Sawamura. Oh, Judy-san. Where have you been? It's already started. And what about Akari? Is she coming? I don't know, but I did my best. Yeah? Well, knowing Akari, I bet she'll be here.
Hi.
I hope so. By the way, that over there is Mitsu. He's the judge for this event.
Yeah?
So that's Mitsu-san? Yeah. If he likes your stuff, he could open up all sorts of doors for you. You'd have it made. At the end of the summit, he gives the dancer he likes the best his special award. It's like an all-access pass into the world of professional dance. Wow, so the special award is the thing to go for if you're hoping to go pro, huh? That's right. That's why everybody's so bent on impressing him. Getting his attention's more important than winning. I've already entered you and Akari. I chose the idol category for you two, seeing as that's the one that starts last. That should give Akari time to get here.
She entered there into that category just to give her time to get here. That's a true bro right there. That's a true bro.
That sounds perfect. Thanks for doing that. No problem. Now all we can do is hope Akari shows up in time.
Hi.
Right. Haruka-chan.
Hey, what are you doing here? Are you a dancer too? Don't tell me you're a secret arch nemesis.
Yui-chan, you came. Thank you. What about Akari? Have you seen her? No, she isn't answering her phone either.
Now then, we've reached the final stages of our Dance Battle Summit. In our next category, last year's Queen of Jazz, Judy, will be taking the stage.
I'm I'll see you later. Okay, good luck, Judy-san.
Good luck. Break a leg. Break two if you can manage it.
I hope Akari hurries up and gets here. The idol category is going to start soon. I hope so too.
A fabulous performance by Judy. Once again, she's proven herself to be the Queen of Jazz. So what did you think of Judy's dancing, Mitsu-san? A solid performance. Very nice indeed. The one comment I have, though, is that I don't see much improvement over last year. A little tough love for our winner, is that it? That's the world-class Mitsu-san we've all come to know. Yay, back to violence. Yo! And now for the very last category of the Dance Battle Summit. We'll be topping things off and going out with a bang. It's time for the idol category.
Oh no, what do we do? It's starting.
Let's get right to it, shall we? Let's introduce our first competitor. You know her from the Princess League, folks. The idol of the next generation, Haruka Sawamura, has graced us with her presence.
Come on, Akari.
And her opponent is a bright young star. Really someone to watch, Akari Natsukawa. Akari-chan.
I'm here.
Hey, there's the girl. She showed up.
Yay! Hello.
And hey, she might get the award for being the judge's special favorite rather than winning, which means that we can go all out and kick the crap out of her.
Akari-chan. Akari. Yay.
the slight bit of music in the background.
I'm sorry I'm late, Haruka. That's okay, Akari. I knew you would come. After all, I love dance more than anyone. Right. I really want to thank you later for everything you've done for me. But first, we dance. And you'd better not go easy on me, girl. Let's give it everything we've got and really enjoy ourselves. You got it. Let's go, Akari.
Hell yeah. No need to choose between bros or hoes. Because our bro is a hoe. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from, but I'll send it back there right away. Ikyo! Ikuze! And now she's gonna kick my ass. Ah, damn it. I made a mistake there. I messed up. Oh! Was that dead even? I don't think either of us took damage there. I like how Haruka literally just walks over to her and punches her every single time. Hey, I win! Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, not bad. Oh, I'm actually max performance. Sweet. It's only my singing that needs help. Nice. I don't get the basic skill though. I'm guessing that the basic skill is like your level. That's what I'm guessing, but I have no idea. A bond between dancers. Hell yeah. What a great battle that was, and the winner is Haruka Sawamura! You sure are amazing, Haruka. Like I always say, you have some real talent. Akari! But you won't beat me again. I love dancing. I'm going to practice and practice, and the next time we battle, I'm going to win. No, I was probably shaking that ass and chest. Yeah, it's sex appeal. Pure raw sex appeal. Good. I'll be looking forward to it. She's older than me. Is she? Alright. Well, feel free to look lustfully then. Me, I'd be a little bit creeped out by myself doing that, so she is definitely not older than me. She's quite a bit younger than me, in fact. Actually, technically, she was in Yakuza 1, which came out in 2005, didn't it? And she was, I want to say 7 or 8. So she'd actually technically be somewhere around she was actually born like, what, 1998? Somewhere around there? 99? No, I've got that wrong, haven't I? Huh. Well, somewhere around 98, 97, I think. So she's actually closer to me in age than I think. Hey, friendship. What kind of ship can take you anywhere? It's the friendship. I don't know where I got that from, but I'm glad I got it. The competitors commend each other on a job well done with a friendly handshake. That girl's good. Yeah, Haruka is good. Obviously, he's not talking about Haruka, but sure. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Mitsu-san will now announce the winner of his special award. This award goes to the dancer who Mitsu-san believes shone the brightest of all during this year's summit. Now, if you would, Mitsu-san. It brings me great pleasure to announce the winner of my special award. The winner is Akari. Or Judy. It's either Akari or Judy. A dancer from the idol category. Akari. Akari Natsukawa.
Eh?
Huh? And there you have it! The special award winner, the star we're sure to see great things from, is none other than Akari Natsukawa. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Her and Majima are both in my Danganronpa fan fiction. Me? I won the special award? Congratulations, Akari-chan. I'm really happy for you, Akari. No way! I can't believe it! Congratulations, Akari. Haruka.
Ne.
Hey, Mitsu-san is waiting for you on stage. Get up there and take that first step toward your dream. Right. I wonder... 2 out of 24 characters. That's a lot of characters. Can you guess what happens to them in that? They probably die in horrible ways, if I had to guess. Given that it's Danganronpa. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I do wonder if Akari is actually going to make a cameo in later games. Wouldn't that be funny if she was like a world-class dancer and she just like maybe she was on a poster or something in later games? That would be funny. It kind of like Rise from Persona 4 being on a poster in Persona 5. That'd be cool. She's chapter 4 victim, he's chapter 6 victim, even though he's basically the support character. Cool. Very cool. Tell us, Mitsu-san, what was it about Akari that made you choose her? Well, let's see. First of all, I really saw a huge amount of improvement since last time. Last year, she seemed a little more than a machine. She was very precise, no doubt, but she lacked that certain spark. But this year, I could really tell she was really enjoying herself. It seems she found what she's been missing. She must have come across some good friends or strong rivals somewhere along the way. People who helped her break free from herself. Gee, I wonder who he's referring to. To be quite honest, I was torn between her and Haruka Samura, but it was clear from watching Akari that she truly loves dancing with all her heart. That was one of the biggest reasons I chose her. She made me feel as though she loves the art of dance more than anyone else here. I mean, she did literally walk up on stage and say that, so he's literally just saying what she's already said. So okay, it's actually a really interesting fan game idea I came up with. Unfortunately, you won't know most of the cost, so I don't really feel like telling you the whole plot. Fair enough. Fair enough. It does sound interesting. Kind of like the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Where just everybody, instead of a huge brawl, it's everybody's in Danganronpa. That's kind of fun. That's kind of a cool idea. Dancing is hard work, and only a select few ever turn pro. Frankly, it's a tough industry, and many drop out along the way because of it. But I get the feeling Akari will never give up on dance again. Watching her today, I could see just how determined she is. How did Mitsu know that she'd given up on dance? She will never give up on dance again? That implies that he knows she did it at least once. That's what it takes to be a great dancer. That's what it takes to keep the passion. Akari has that, and that's why I chose her. Akari, I think you and I are going to work very well together. Provided you're willing to make the effort, that is.
Hi.
Yes, sir. Let's hear a big round of applause for the winner of today's special award, Akari Natsukawa! And a round of applause for Mitsu-san as well. Thank you all for coming. Yay! There's 3 types of fun games. I can't remember the names, but the basic descriptions are original cast characters from other franchises, whether it's from different franchises or the same, and OG48. Cool. Cool. Alright, I'll be in touch, Akari. If you want to be a pro someday, this is your big break. I want you to give it your all, you hear?
Hi.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for this chance. Yay. A happy ending. I'm so happy for you, Akari-chan. It's the first step toward your dream. Anyway, let's talk Monster Hunter. Oh, man. Which monster did you say took forever to kill? I don't remember. Was it... It may have been the Guardian Fulgur Anjanath, I think was its name. I think that one took forever to kill. Thank you, Yui. I'm happy for you too, Akari. Haruka. Slap. Or kiss. One or the other. I'll take either. This is all thanks to you, you know. I didn't do anything. This was all because of your hard work. No, it's because of what you said to me. If you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have been able to give that performance just now. What did I say? You said that even if I don't consider us friends, you still like me. That really made me think. Just like how you can say you like me, even if we're not friends, I have to be able to say I love dance, even if I don't ever turn pro. Whether I ever make it as a pro or not, the more important thing is to be able to keep my passion for dance. You helped me realize that. That final boss was hype. Zoshia? Yeah, it was a pretty good boss. Apparently, I saw the, what's it called? What's it called? I saw the, trailer kind of thing that they did for the next, like, content, drop for Monster Hunter. And Zoshia is coming back, so you're able to fight him whenever. Monster Hunter Live, yeah. Yeah, as well as the two other ones. Yeah. Seems kind of interesting. But see, I don't know. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be playing Monster Hunter, to be honest. I'm starting to get a little bit burned out by it. So, we'll see. I wanted to get the Platinum Trophy, but the hunting for big crowns and small crowns on the monsters is such a grind. It's just insane. So that's kind of limited my enthusiasm for it. So I don't know. I might quit before the new content drops. Or maybe I'll wait until then and check out the new like bubble monster. He seems kind of weird and interesting. You helped me realize that. Akari! I was so busy thinking about my dream and winning that, somewhere along the way, I forgot to simply enjoy dancing. And that wasn't right. I love dance. Dancing is one of my favorite things to do, and I want to keep doing it. I think that's what my dancing was lacking before, that pure love of dance. That's why I didn't have that spark. And that's exactly why Christina didn't take her on. Because she had started dancing like a robot. Honestly, I finished Wild. Man, I'm going to play Worlds, which is what I'm going to play when I get home. Then after that, I'll play Rise. Fair enough. Have you done all of the post-game content, She-Man? Because there's actually a lot of post-game content. Basically, the game is basically split in half between main game and post-game. With there's like a bunch of story stuff that happens in post-game, so it's entirely up to you. If you want to go play Worlds and Rise, more power to you. I am a big fan of moving on from video games and not just getting stuck playing the same thing over and over. So if it's time for you to leave, then it's time for you to leave. But you know, if you haven't done that, maybe check it out. If you still have a bit of a bug for Monster Hunter. But anyway, the updates are coming out 3rd or 4th of April. Yeah. That's a fair ways away as well, isn't it? That's, what, like a week away? I don't know. I'll see. That's why I didn't have that spark. Thank you for helping me see what I was missing, what I needed to do. I'm sorry I said such horrible things to you. Would you ever consider becoming friends again? No.
Huh?
What? I'm afraid I'd never consider becoming friends again, because we already are. Yeah. I knew where that was going. We're already friends, dummy. We don't need to become friends again. Erica. And I hope it always stays that way. Me too. Nice going, you two. Okay, enough of this. Now that we've made up, let's go eat some okonomiyaki. What do you say? Oh, that sounds great. Doesn't it, Akari-chan? It sure does. My treat. I want to celebrate winning the special award.
Alright, it pays to have friends who win awards. It really does. I sure am glad Akari is our friend. How else are we going to get free okonomiyaki? Wow, Haruka's really jabbing at her now, huh? Hey, is that the only reason? I like that. It means they're comfortable together. When Haruka can freely jab at her like that. Aww, and she still has that. Cute. Look at those cutie patooties. Having friends sure is wonderful, and I'm lucky to have one so great.
Haruka-chan.
Haruka-chan, what are you doing? Let's go.
Haruka.
Yeah, come on, Haruka. Coming. Yay. Although that was very cheesy. That was very cheesy. That's something that I'd see in one of my anime. And that means that you know it's cheesy. Right. Cool. Yes. Okonomiyaki. Where the hell am I? I'm over here. So that's it, I think, for Haruka. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I am a little bit tempted to, go and train up her singing, since she's, like, perfect performance, perfect appeal. I mean, training up her singing wouldn't be that big of a deal, but nah. Pork okonomiyaki. I'm not a huge fan of pork for some reason. Barbecue pork ribs is nice, but I think that might just be because of the barbecue sauce. And I like sausages and like pudding and stuff like that, but and bacon. But but I'm not a huge fan of just pork. Actually, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of just meats. You know, just beef, just pork, just chicken. You know, you need something along with it. Like, I don't really like steak. I feel like some people would consider that blasphemous, but I really just don't. Just too much meat, just too chewy and dry-ish. Yeah. I mean, you could make the argument that, oh, you're probably just eating the wrong kinds of steak, and yeah, maybe that's true, but I don't know. Maybe your right kind of steak is also a wrong kind of steak. Okay. Sorry, sneeze. Alright. So, that is it for Haruka's story. Now it's time to go back to the main story and Detective Akiyama. It took 2.5 hours to get here. And that was including the 4 hours that I spent on that video. That I spent in that video. Not including the, like, extra hour or two that I spent editing it. So, yeah, cool. Haruka's story does take up a lot of time in this game, it must be said. So let's do it. Let's continue onwards. Onwards and forwards. And let's actually go find a killer. It's about time, don't you think? Well, first of all, let's save. Doop. And stoop. And then what? Do I need to select character to change, or is that enough? Oh. Eh? Horia-san said he'd be back from the station in the evening. Maybe I should try to sleep. Oh, was I like on the wardrobe or something? I think I was. Okay. I think I'll try to get some sleep. Hey, there's Akiyama. There's the bro. Hang on. Let me just wipe my nose. Evening already.
もしもし。
秋山さんですか？沢村です。
いや、何かあったの？
そろそろ堀江さんが警察から戻ってくる頃だと思うんですけど、電話しても連絡が取れなくて。
何か問題でもあったのかな？
それがわからなくて、だからダイナチャへ様子を見に行こうと思うんです。
それ、俺も行こう。
よかった。実は一人だと心細くて。じゃあ ダイナチェアの入り口で待ち合わせでいいですか？
OK? 問題ないよ。
じゃあまた後
In
で。
this game, we're going to be making pasta for the next 10 hours in this next guy's story. Yeah, he's probably going to have some kind of a gimmick. Everybody has had a gimmick so far. Kiryu had the taxi, Taiga had the hunting, Haruka had the idol. So I'm guessing that this guy is probably also that Akiyama is also going to have some kind of a gimmick. But I don't know. Have to wait and see, I suppose. Oh. Boop. Wrong way. Do you have any abilities? No. He really needs some, especially the guard break. I'd really like the guard break. Closing in is the name of the chapter. It's been so long since this chapter started that I kind of felt the need. I felt the requirement to say the name again. That's called Closing In, and we haven't been closing in for ages. Oh, this is Mac. Yep. Who's this email from? I think they sent it to the wrong guy. Well, I'll look into it when I get a chance. Yeah. Oh. Would you look at that? Okay, so... Is there anything? Well, actually... Okay, so you don't actually have any side stuff. I could do some, like, mini games or something like that, but I'm not gonna. Yes, a fight! Look! It's a fight, G-Man! It's a fight! Is there actually going to be any fighting or anything? That doesn't look like a My Little Pony special. Look! It's a fight! Wow, he's such a pain in the ass. Oof! Oh, yeah, right. I remember seeing this before. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, yeah. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. And on and on. Holy crap, violence. I forgot what this looked like. And good night. Yay, violence, bloodshed, murder. Hooray! Hooray, hooray! Hip hip hooray! I kind of miss seeing the pink girl, not seeing the pink girl there though. There was a locker key on that railing. I don't know. Are the locker keys exclusive to each character, or do all the characters share the locker keys? I don't know. But okay. We finally have some bloodshed, some murder. Some murder. It's a murder. Oh, look, some more violence. Oh, I've never been so happy to see some random thugs. Ow. Ow. Oh, shit. Okay. And let's do a little bit of overkill, shall we? It's actually... It just keeps going. And has he stopped? No. It's such overkill, it's great. Sweet. Sweet. Feeling like an action star. Oh, yes, okay, I do have a bunch of items. Nice. That's actually another question. Can I get the items out of the item box? Hang on, before I actually go to Dino Chair, let me just wander over here and see if I can. It would be nice if I could. Use the item box. Somebody wants to fight me, and I'm okay with that. Oh, no, I can't. I did actually try that before, I remember. I did try it before, but didn't. But, I forgot. Don't you just love it when the hosts want to fight? It's like, no, Akiyama is the prettiest man in this town. Boom. And here we go again. Seriously, he is literally just killing this man. He is just, that's just murder. That's all that is. Genocide, genocide, genocide. Also thinking about it, what are you planning on playing after you're done with this Yakuza game? Well, it's going to be a while, to be honest. This Yakuza game is particularly long. But I'm planning on playing Pokemon. I'm thinking of playing Pokemon X randomized. That's my idea now. A Nuzlocke, obviously. But yeah, that's the goal. What? Who the hell's that? But before I do that, hang on. So I need guard break. Evade danger. Oh yeah. X during rush combo / some finishing moves. Yes, I would very much like that. That will save my ass. Eventually. Okay. Who the hell is this? And what is he doing in front of my place? Hey, is that guy alright? Yes, yes. Maybe somebody should call an ambulance. Huh? What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, man down. You alright, pal? I know that voice. Akiyama-kun. Yikes. How does he know my name? Everybody's staring at him. Looks like I've been volunteered to take care of this guy. Guess I'll start by trying to get some food in him. Okay. Do I have to? Who the hell are you? I feel like a new man. For a minute there, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. Can't help but feel like I'm being taken for a ride here. How much can you eat, anyway? Well, I definitely appreciate it. And hey, what's a little food between old friends, right? Yeah, sure. Now, I just have one tiny little question. A question? Wonderful. Lay it on me. Who are you? You and your corny jokes. You couldn't make a hyena laugh. Well, I made you laugh, didn't I? But seriously, who are you? Wait, are you serious? You really don't know who I am? Nope, not a clue. I'm serious. I don't know who you are. All joking aside. All joking aside. He literally staggered backwards. I can't believe this. You're actually serious. Is he the florist of Sai? That's the only thing I can think of. You're telling me you don't remember your senior officer, the man who taught you to survive on the battlefield? Battlefield? What battlefield? Wait a sec. That over-the-top commando shtick. You're Saigo-san, the one I met in Kamurocho. No, it's been too long. Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, Valdi ungrateful. Finally remembered, did you? Oh, he was the guy up on the roof, wasn't he? Right, I think I talked to him twice. Ungrateful? Me? Well, I do recall that you taught me some pretty useful stuff back there in Kamurocho. But I also seem to remember that I forgave all of your bills for my hostess club. So who's forgetful now? He forgot. Anyway, it's been a while, Akiyama-kun. How you been faring? Changing the subject, huh? I've been fine. Can't complain. What are you doing here? I thought you were giving shady risk management lectures to young folks in Kamurocho. What do you mean, shady? Anyway, I let my students take that over for me. Despite my extensive experience on the battlefield, my time in Kamurocho taught me that I still had some weaknesses. So I decided to return to the life of a mercenary and hone my skills. Hone your skills? This from the man I found face down in the street? Hey, what were you doing there anyway? It was all I could do to get to that spot from the airport. I just ran out of resources and energy, that's all.
Guess things are tough nowadays, huh? Even for mercenaries. But I managed to make it these past 3 days on the street thanks to my superb survival training. 3 days on the street? You mean you haven't bathed in 3 days? Of course I haven't, and I just returned from the front lines, so actually, it's been more like 10 days. That's disgusting. I thought something smelled funny. That was you? Quit acting like a spoiled baby. There isn't enough water on the battlefield to drink, let alone bathe. But there's plenty of water at the airport, or a hotel for that matter. Your hair's looking kind of crusty there. Huh? I thought you used to shave your head. On this last trip to the battlefield, he just completely ignores it. On this last trip to the battlefield, I decided to try my hand at aerial combat. Okay. Sorry for asking about your hair. And I came up with a new technique. I'd like to teach it to you as a way of saying thanks for the meal. Oh, there's no need for that. I'm pretty busy, actually. I won't allow retreat. The orders of your senior officer are absolute. Is this because I asked about your hair? Akiyama just not letting the hair go. Alright, fine. Let's see it. That's the spirit. Prepare for battle. Let me just make sure. This is for training purposes, right? I get this feeling you just want to beat me up. Enough talk. We fight. Okay, I'm guessing he does just want to beat us up. Alright. Fine then. Have it your way. Daijiro Saigo. Let's begin. Now, there ain't much your opponent can do when you're up in the air. Press triangle and heat mode to launch an enemy, then follow up with launch strike. It'd be hard to put a move on someone if your feet weren't touching the ground, right? Press triangle and heat mode. I don't... What? In this battle, you can only deal damage to Saigo with the launch strike move. While in heat mode, you can launch your opponent into the air with triangle to activate launch strike. After launching your opponent with triangle. Oh, okay. Okay, so the game just wasn't letting me. Alright. What is this video game combo? What is this Mortal Kombat combo bullshit? What the hell is that supposed to be? Okay, you passed the test. Looking at you reminds me of this one time. I was looping through the air, dodging missiles, and like when all of a sudden I see this smoking hot bikini babe on the beach. Our eyes met and she smiled at me. But you were in a fighter plane, right? How could your eyes have met? Never you mind that. The point is, I'm really impressed by your reflexes. Why don't you come with me and make a name for yourself in the Middle East? Not in a million years, pal. No? That's too bad. Well, I'd better be on my way. Take care of yourself, you hear? Had enough for today, eh? Fine. We'll continue some other time. What? There's more? You think that's all I learned after staring down death several times over in the scorching heat of the desert? Of course there's more. I'll be waiting here for you. Come back whenever you're ready for more training. What? Look, don't wait here for my sake. Just go home. I, can't go home yet. No way. Not yet. Alright. No need to get worked up. Akiyama-kun, I have to stay here. I have my reasons. I hope you can understand and will come and see me now and again. Saigo-san. What do I do? I have no idea what he's talking about. Looks like he's pretty adamant about whatever it is he's feeling, though. Okay, you got it. I'll stop by when I have a chance. Wonderful. In the meantime, I'll be working round the clock in preparation for your next visit. Great. Alright. Huh? You've got mail. I hope you don't have stocks. To warriors on the warpath. To those of you looking to best a rival, win back the girl, or launch a raid on an enemy's turf, announcing the opening of Kamiyama Works Sutton Bordy. Sweet.
Okay. Well, I don't have the money to do that, so. Will we do another one of his? Yeah, sure. Let's do one more of his. Just the man I wanted to see. Ready for some training? Sure. Yes, please. Heat actions are not available in training battles. Make sure you're fully prepared, as Saigo's training can be demanding. Okay, pick your poison. Suicidal running. Suicidal shooting, suicidal combat. Okay, why do I get the feeling I'm going on a kamikaze mission here? Let's go with combat. Okay, let's get ready. Alright, suicidal combat it is. In this exercise, we'll battle each other one-on-one, as if it were a real war. This is an all-out, no-holds-barred battle. Defeat me and you'll pass. We stand here and hit each other. Sounds simple enough. But it wouldn't be much of a training exercise if we slugged it up barehanded. That's why I'll be using machine gun. A machine gun? You weren't kidding when you said this is called suicidal combat. This is a high-performance replica gun that's been customized for training purposes. It'll definitely hurt, but it's not going to kill you. If you're going to customize a special gun, why not make it so it doesn't hurt? Don't be such a baby. Your superior officer's orders are absolute, and I order you not to be afraid. You're not my superior officer, or anyone's superior officer for that matter. Whatever, I'll trust you. I can't trust you, right? Good. Trust between comrades can turn the tide of battle. Are you ready? Sure. Let's go get our asses mowed down by a machine gun. Okay, let's get started. Winston Churchill. 9-0 Saigo. Alright. How are you actually supposed to fight this? How are you supposed? Okay, I'm too low level for this. Just kill me. Just kill me. I'm too low level for it. There's no way for me to win. He does too much damage and he has too much health. Simple as. Simples! That was one big epic fail. Yeah. Alright, dismiss. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Right, now we need to... Oh, there's actually side quests opened up now. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Jesus. Alright, well... I'll go over there. Oh, you're going to be limping the... It's fine. Screw it. I don't care. Boop. And that's good enough. Okay, let's do some more main mission. Why not? We need to do some detectivizing. Yay, Haruka!
Akiyama-san.
悪い。待たせちゃったかな。
いえ、私も今来たところです。さっきまた堀江さんに電話したんですけど、やっぱり出なくて。
そうか。まあいい。なら、遺書が戻ってきてないかどうか、自分たちで探してみよう。
It's entirely possible that Horia is dead, by the way. In all of the side content, he is completely absent. So...
パクさんの遺書か。どこにあると思う？
警察から戻ってきてるなら社長室の中だと思います。社長の遺品をまとめて入れたお盆がありましたから。
Alright. Oh. It doesn't look like Horia-chan's back yet. No, it doesn't.
Akiyama-san, ありました。
こいつがパクさんの遺書か。あとは彼女が左手で書いた字もこれと一緒に見られるといいんだけど、どこかにないかな。
そういえば社長、亡くなる直前に堀江さん宛てのメモを書いてました。左手を使って。
She left it in the
そ
safe,
の
didn't
メ
she?
モがどこかにあると思います。
ん？あの金庫は？鍵がかかってる。
Well, that's handy that Haruka has the key.
開けるんですか？
なんかこの鍵変わった形してるね。
え？
見てごらん。鉛筆でも突っ込めそうな感じの鍵穴だ。
Or maybe a pen, Haruka. Just a random pen. Nope.
ダメか。なわけないよね。
もしかして。
それは？
社長から亡くなる前にいただいたんです。少し早いけど私のデビュー祝いにって。
Wait, didn't Haruka literally see her use that pen to open the safe? I'm pretty sure she did. Because I did.
開いた。
マジ？
Handy.
手紙と帳簿だ。こんなとこにあったのか。
And that's the letter to Horie? I'm guessing.
社長。
Eh? I don't remember what that is now.
おっと、
Was
社長が亡くなった日のメモだ。
that the letter that
不在の時に
she was supposed to
ちゃん
give
とできるように細かな指示が書かれてるね。
to the guy Haruka was supposed to meet?
多分それです。
I don't know.
堀江さんに宛てて書いてたメモは。
つまり左手で書いた文字ってことだね。
Yes. I don't see how you know which is which though. Nah, even I can tell that's not it. It's too
違
neat.
うな。素人目にも文字の癖が全然違う。
I suppose her right hand was injured.
遺書はパクさんが右手で書いた文字を真似たものだ。つまり彼女の右手が一晩で急に治ったんじゃない限り、この遺書は偽造されたものってことになる。やっぱり自殺なんかじゃない。彼女は殺されたんだ。わざわざ手の込んだ偽装工作までされてね。
やっぱり。
Um,
何の音だ？
why do I get the feeling that was Horie? Yeah.
何かあったんですか？
Well, shit. Haruka, don't look out the window.
人だ。上から誰かが落ちた。
They're up to their old tricks. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm in a rush. Because whoever pushed him might still be up there. No. I need to get to the emergency stairs. They're probably just gonna go down the elevator, though.
おい待て。
秋山さん。
Is it just me or is he wearing like a suit or something? Oh! Hello!
なんなんやお前は。それはこっちのセリフでしょ。堀江ちゃん。お前がやったのか。パクさんを殺したのもお前か。ちゃう。俺やない。俺は脅されてただけや。
They made you do it, but you still did it.
頼む。見逃してくれ。 俺は何も悪くないんや。
You threw two people off a building.
ならもうこうするしかねえな。最初からその気だったんだろう。
Yeah, I can't either. Yeah, I did know that he was a possibility, but he's just so... I thought he'd be a red herring. Oh, I should have done the launch thing, actually. Yeah, it's fine. I have to have full heat in order to do that. But... yeah, that didn't really do all that much health, to be honest. I like how he's dancing this... I like how he's doing the same moves that Majima does. Oh, he is really annoying though. Boss fight already? Yeah, already. And why are you just in a corner? Can you just not be there, please? Yeah. I was supposed to launch him. Come on! I hate some mechanics in video games when they can target the player. Oh, damn it! This is so annoying. He's so annoying. He's so slow. He's so slow. It just messes with my impatience. Oh! Frustrating. Frustrating. This is a boss fight right out of Yakuza 4. The boss fights in Yakuza 4 absolutely sucked, and this... yeah, this would fit right in. Okay, here. While you're off in a different bloody time zone, I'll heal a little bit if you don't mind. Oh, so irritating. Brendan gets help from the girl playing us. She comes in with a katana. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, here. Screw this. Screw this. Boop. Oh, he can block that attack? Really? This is supposed to launch him. Why isn't it launching him? It's just not. It's just not. The game isn't doing what it said it was going to do. This is bullshit. Damn it. Yeah, nah, this boss fight sucks. This boss fight takes pure skill. This is bullshit. And if you try and grab him, he immediately counters as well. The boss takes pure skill. Nah, the boss takes pure bullshit. If he hits you with one attack... oh, it's annoying. Oh! Never mind, this boss is ass. Yeah, he sucks. He genuinely sucks. Come on. Do something. I like how he isn't even using the knife, though. He just has a knife, but all he does is kick. What's the point in giving him a knife if he's not even going to use it? At least he only has 1 health bar. Imagine if he had 3. I think he had 2, actually. Alright. I'm gonna sneeze again. Third sneeze today. I should keep a counter of sneeze. Alright. Screw it, let's just do this. Oh! That's a new one. Alright, there you go. Cool. Good. And stay down, you piece of shit boss fight. Actually, no. Stay down, you piece of shit.
話は後で聞かせてもらうぜ。おい、堀江ちゃん。堀江ちゃん。しっかりしろ。
Is he actually alive? Oh, he is alive.
堀江ちゃん。
Barely.
今すぐ救急車呼ぶから。
119番消防です。火事ですか？救急ですか？もしもし。どうされましたか？
誰だ？
知る必要はない。今す
Oh
ぐ
dear.
楽にしてやる。
火事ですか？
Come on, Haruka. Hey! There you go. Good job, girl.
Akiyama-san.
おい、どこ見てんだ
Hey!
よ。
Although, that's a little disconcerting.
バケモンか。
He is made of pure ugly.
はよ楽にし
And now a second boss fight. Hopefully this guy is less annoying than the previous one. Although, I sincerely doubt it. Oh. Oh, Haruka's just watching. What? Wait, what was that? Why did he stop? He suddenly just stopped. Oh, he has 4 attacks. I thought he only had 3. Oh shit, I was spamming. Didn't see that. Yeah, he's a better boss fight. Just because you can actually hit him. It helps when you're actually able to hit your opponents. Oh, I can't launch him either. Am I just not able to launch bosses? Boom. Boom. Nice. What do you mean? That's the type of guy I want to do some things to me. Mostly involving TG chains, cages, and his ends. Let this guy do to me. Alright, I mean, if that... Oh, what is this? Killer kick combo. Alright, that was pretty cool. It didn't finish him off, but it was still pretty cool. I mean, if that's your, Oh! And now we know Haruka's special ability. Haruka's special ability is Fire Extinguisher. Pulls a fire extinguisher out of her ass in times of need. That is literally the second fire extinguisher she found.
タフだね。まったく。
Where's the gun? What can I say? Big President uses a lot of authority and forces people to do things against their will. Let's get.
Ogita-san.
I mean, if he's making people do stuff against their will, then yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to not want to get fucked by. Yeah, Akiyama, you probably should have kept an eye on the gun.
その顔覚えたで。
He's not gonna shoot him! After all that, he's just not gonna shoot him. That was literally the plan to begin with, wasn't it?
Horie-san.
He didn't even shoot Horie.
どうして
Hold up. Horie might be dead. Anyway.
多分 荻田とかいうやつにやられたんだ。
荻田さんが。
とにかく今は堀江ちゃんを病院に運ぼう。何としても助けなきゃ。
Oh, he's still alive. Good. Well, I suppose that's the end of Detective Akiyama. We found the culprits. Well, no, to be fair, we need to go track down Ogita again. Oh, please tell me that we don't have to have another fight with him. Genuinely, the fight with the big pile of ugly was way better. Chapter 4, Beyond the Dream. I'm guessing Beyond the Idle Dream?
荻田寛はすぐに見つかると思いますわ。
Oh yes, my underprotected
今、大
father.
阪中に緊急手配しています。
Whole plan will be genocide, not
と
for
りあえず
whoever
は
they're planning
堀江
to do.
博さんへの暴行、殺人未遂容疑での重要参考人ちゅうことですけども、でもまあ、きっとパク・ミレイさんの件では引っ張れないでしょうな。
どういうことですか？さっきも話したでしょ。荻田っていうのにはパクさんとの間にトラブルがあったって。それってパクさんの死を解明する上でも重要な事実なんじゃないですか？
せやけど、例の件はもう自殺でほぼ固まってますからね。なんせ警察の方針として
It's been literally 2 days.
その情報
At
だけで
best.
捜査というのはちょっとね。
One day, most likely.
さっきの現場には銃を持った本職の連中までいたんですよ。
That's
何かないと
absolutely
考えるのが
ridiculous.
逆に不自然だ。
まあ、それも含めて荻田を捕まえれば明らかになるでしょう。この先は我々に任せといてください。素人さんが首を突っ込めば危険なことにもなりかねませんのでね。それでは。
I'll tell you what, I'll stick out of it. I'll stay out of it if you promise to actually do your damn job. Since you're not going to promise to do that, I'm not going to stick out of it. Now I'm going to cut to one of our other 3 protagonists. Spend the next 10 hours doing side quests and side story about making pasta. Yep.
警察はあくまでパクさん
Sounds
の
about
死
right.
と荻田は関係ないっていう見方のようだよ。
そうですか。
ああ、買い出し行ってもらって悪かったね。花ちゃんがいないとろくに飲み物すら事務所に置いて
Then
な
why
く
don't
て。
you go shopping?
人
This
気者
guy's
にこんな
really
ことさせちゃっていいのか
helpless.
な俺。
気にしないでください。私ただの高校生ですから。それよりこれからどうします？
And that's a lie. She is actually famous.
そうかな。
She's been on
警察
TV
が荻田を見
several
つけるのを
times.
待つなんてな消極的すぎるね。
ええ。
と言って俺たちで警察と同じ動きをしても意味がない。他に何かやれることがあればいいんだけど。
秋山さん、
Ooh,
人弁士って知ってますか？
いわゆる
that's a good
偽
question.
造屋のことでしょ。またすごい言葉知ってるね君も。
I mean, somebody needed to trace her handwriting.
私が初めておじさん、桐生さんに会った時、そういう仕事をしている人がいるって話を聞いたんです。ずっと社長の遺書のこと考えてたんですけど、蒼天堀にもきっとそういう人たちがいるんじゃないかって。
まあ確かに素人じゃ多少の真似事はできても警察の筆跡鑑定まではごまかせないだろうね。でもプロの偽造屋が遺書の偽造に関わっているなら話は別だ。なるほど。蒼天堀の人弁士を探せば荻田や銃を持った男に繋がるかもしれない。
はい。
面白い。蒼天堀で聞き込んでみよう。
Is this considered a cutscene? Yes, it is. Before we get to the phone call, though, just realized we're playing a guy again. Back to Sausage. I'll never truly get a game with Bun. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll play a game with a Bun protagonist. But until then, Sausage it is. But there's something that I wanted to point out, though, before we take this phone call. Which is, interestingly, we actually know for a fact that there is a forger in Sotenbori. We know that because we actually, in one of the games, I don't remember which one, probably Yakuza 2, we actually hired the forger in Sotenbori. We hired him to make a necklace for somebody who wanted a very particular necklace to give to his wife/girlfriend. I don't remember. But they were all sold out, and eventually he then confessed to the wife/girlfriend. Let's be honest, that guy's dead. Probably. I mean, he should be. He should be. But but it is interesting. I do wonder if it's the same guy. To be fair, it may not have been Yakuza 2. It may have been Yakuza 0, in which case it's been like 30 years, so it's probably not the same guy. But if it is the same guy, that would actually be pretty cool. That would be a nice bit of lore diving right there. Oh, it's Haruka's.
私です。沢村です。
はるか、今大丈夫？
堀江。
堀江さん。
Oh, okay.
大丈夫。一命は取り
Hey, good news.
けど、当分入院
We have your father.
残念やけど。
We have your father. He's currently kicking the crap out of us. Please come and collect him. We're scared.
マネジメントするんは無理やわ。
そうですか。
今後のあんたのマネジメントなんやけど、私が引き継ごうか思ってんねん。
山浦さんがどうしてですか？
私もあんたの夢の続き見てみたいんよ。
Oh man, Yamara's dead, isn't she? Yamara's the next one going off a damn roof.
あんたがこのままメジャーデビューすることが一番の慰めになると思う。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
そんでな、今日急やけど、プリンセスリーグ決勝第2ラウンドをやるって連絡来てん。
でも、出演しても大丈夫なんでしょうか？
萬田さんも社長の件は耳に入ってる。その上で、はるかに出演してほしいって言うてきてんの。
そうですか。
I thought we were going to wait until she was in Tokyo to do round 2.
大丈夫です。やれます。
そう、ありがとう。ほんなら私はダイナチェアで待ってるから、はるかも準備できたら来て。
Well, She-Man, I guess your fears have been, were unfounded. Say goodbye to the sausage and hello back to the bun. Jesus Christ, please help us. He's got a golf club, he's rounded up Steve's ass. He has a Monopoly board game. Wait, no, please. Ah.
もしもし。
Beep, beep.
今大丈夫ですか？
花ちゃんか。うん。大丈夫だけど。
Hey, Hana.
社長の件どうでした？
She is dead.
話すと長くなるな。今度ゆっくり話すよ。ああ、そうだ。ちょうどよかった。急で悪いんだけどさ、花ちゃん。カムロ町で人弁士を見つけ
What's up with the music? Suddenly it's all light and bouncy.
社長一体何してるんですか？それどう考えても支店のオープンには関係ありませんよね。
ああ、まあ確かに関係ないけどさ、別件でそっちも片付けないとダメなんだ。
私は手伝いませんからね。社長が自分で勝手にやってください。
そう言わずに頼む。
嫌です。こっちだって社長がいないおかげで片付いてない仕事が山積みなのに、どうしてそんなよくわからない頼みを優先させなきゃならないんですか？
ああ、じゃあ肉まん買って帰るから。
肉まん？
そう、100個。
The way to Hana-chan's heart is through her stomach.
助かるよ、花ちゃん。で、カムロ町の人弁士なんだけど、明日には見つけられる？
誰に向かって言ってるんですか？1時間もあれば十分ですよ。
さすが。その人弁士と話したいんだ。俺の携帯に連絡よこすようにしてくれる？
わかりました。
Alright. Well, Hana's got it sorted, I suppose.
これでいい。人弁士のことは人弁士に聞くのが一番だよ。
She's a forger?
俺は花ちゃんから電話が来るの
Excuse me?
から、君はプリンセスリーグに出るといい。後でダイナチェアでお茶を。
はい、わかりました。
Wait, Hana's a forger? Compete in the Princess League. Well, shit, now I'm back to Haruka again. I hope you enjoyed that violence, She-Man, because it is gone. Let's get ready for the Princess League. I should get back to Diner Chair first. You can now change characters. Alright. This phone calls them trying to get him pick up Tiger. They also try to capture. He's got a cactus. Oh no, he's probably got a Christmas tree. He just carries a Christmas tree around these days. I'd say this is bad because now we won't see any more fighting, but then you realize that she does have the secret technique fire signature smash. True. Alright, I guess Princess League, here we come. It's what all the training has been about. Akiyama does have a bunch of, like, side quests and stuff to do. But, damn. I am kind of sick of seeing Haruka now, though. I mean, she's cute, but damn. Oh, hey! How's it going? Hey, you're Haruka. The one who had that great battle against Akari at the summit. Oh, hello, Mitsu-san. I haven't seen you for a while. What are you doing here? It's such a long and painful story. Oh? You see, after the summit I lost my wallet. Even worse, my return plane ticket was in there. My poor precious ticket. Oh no, what are you going to do? I know, right? That's exactly what I said. But then I got an idea. I'm going to organize dance battles here to make enough money to buy another ticket. Organize dance battles? That's right. Whenever somebody is looking for a dance battle opponent, I'll set them up with other dancers I know. And then I'll charge a small fee for my services. You know, to go towards replacing the ticket I lost. Seriously though, can we just get a game where she's an adult and she's just doing the shit that her dad is? The only difference is that she has a bunch of idol awards. I'd be down. Genuinely, I'd be down. That would be cool to see Haruka kicking ass and taking names. But I don't know, bring it up with Ryo Gagotoku. That's a pretty good idea. No. How about you, Haruka? Are you tough enough to take on opponents you can't find anywhere else? Oh, well, I understand you're in a tough situation, Mitsu-san, but I can't help but feel I'm being pushed into this. Alright, fine. I won't force you, but come back if you ever feel brave enough to try. Alright. You can now compete in free dance battles. Talk to him to have him arrange a battle with a dancer you wouldn't ordinarily get to meet on the streets. These opponents will be rivals you've competed against in the past. More opponents will be added when you perform certain jobs. Ah, so that's like the bowling girl who basically said, relax. Well, why don't you meet me out on the dance floor and I'll show you how relaxed I am. Probably that girl. Okay, cool. Very cool, very cool. Obviously I'm not going to do it. What I will do, though, since it's now a new chapter, I think I will go to the AR game, to the side-scrolly beat-em-up game, and I'll see what is going on with that. I'll see if they have a new, I'll see if they've added a new city. Because that might be worth checking out. If they have. Oh, shit. my bro's here. Hey. I have a question, Master.
Okay, let's hear it.
Maybe it's because of all the terrorism and war around the world. Is there anything we can do about it?
Excellent question. I'll answer it by saying this. Don't forget that feeling, and make sure not to fight. If everyone did that, violence would vanish from the world.
I understand. Thank you, Master. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Anyway, moving on. Why? Hi. What are they up to at that agency now? All this racket's making it hard to get some sleep. Didn't you hear? Some girl fell off the roof. People are saying she was pushed. Scary, huh? I will sell pics of that random girl to whoever gets me an ice pop. Ain't none of my concern. I just wish they'd keep a lid on it at night. Alright. And hello! Play the game. Do you have another city? No, you do not. Okay. Maybe next time. Oh, Dragon Ball Z! Dragon Ball D's nuts. Never mind, sorry. Sorry, I'm just in a good mood or something. I don't know. But alright, we're back to Dyke. And we are going to do the Princess League battle, I suppose. Why is there a question mark? Oh, did they add more to the schedule or something? What should I check? Schedule. That's the type of guy who really, really likes playing dumbass turtles on Nintendo. Yeah, sounds about right. Nope. Nope, nothing new added. So I don't know what the question mark is for. Oh, is the question mark upstairs, maybe? Oh, well, whatever.
来たね、はるか。プリンセスリーグまであんまり時間ないけど。どないする？すぐにプリンセスリーグ行く？
Let's go! Let's go! It's me, Mario!
うん、気合入ってんな。ほんならスケジュール表見て、プリンセスリーグの予定確認しとこう。
Princess League, round 2. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. I am not. Okay, take on round 2 of the Princess League finals. So this should be a dance battle, I think. Easy. I suck at this.
よっしゃ、行こうか。
I'm kind of half expecting at the finals, wherever the fuck this league is, someone's going to put a bomb to the stands. Oh, what if she dies? What if they kill her? That'll give everyone a reason to come find who did this. Yeah. That. Let me tell you something. This version of Japan is like mecca for Yakuza and for crime lords and for conspiracy and corrupt cops and all that stuff. The one person who could unite everyone in Japan is Haruka Sawamura. If anything happens to this girl, the entirety of the Yakuza identity would come knocking at the door. Imagine all of them plus management knocking on your door when it happens. Yeah, every single one of them would go to hell and back to avenge this young girl. Like, she is the thing that is holding this entire world together, because everyone knows that if you mess up too badly, Haruka might get hurt. And if Haruka gets hurt, the world is coming after you. Just how it is. Just how it is. Anyway.
とな、私テレビ局来るん久々やね。
そうなんですか？
うん、なんや緊張してきたわ。
So what you're saying is, you're completely useless.
山原さん。
That one poor boy who ran into her one time disappeared many years ago.
いいんです。行きましょう。控室はこの奥ですから。
ほんなら私先行ってるわ。
Wait. Excuse me?
沢村。
Why do you want to go check it out? Oh, hey!
わしや。
I remember you.
T セットのマネージャーの。
中井さん？
社長が死んだばっかりやのに、もうこんなとこにおるんか。ほんま、小さい事務所はなりふり構ってられんちゅうことか。
失礼します。
Yep, that's the right answer.
ところで、お宅の社長、ほんまに自殺なんかな？敵の多いお人やったからな、パクさんは。
Yeah.
あの人死んでせいせいしたいう業界の人間もぎょうさんおる。自殺に見せかけて誰かに殺されたんとちゃうか。
So, question. Red herring or confession? Red herring or confession? I don't know. They say the reason the pavement was changed to the local shrine is because she fell over and grazed her leg, and all the crime lords in the entire country came with hammers. Yeah, I heard that too. It's true. My cousin Tony was there. He had the biggest hammer. They measured afterwards. It was a hammer measuring contest in the end.
これであんたに同情票集まったらシャレにならん。ああ、案外犯人はダイナチアの中の人間なんとちゃうか。
Who would it be?
やめてください。中井さん、私が T セットに勝ったら二度と私たちに構わないでください。
Why would you do
約束
that?
できますか？
ほんま、おもろい女やで。
答えてください、中井さん。
せやったら、そっちもなんかかけてもらわなあかんな。沢村、お前が負けたら、うちに移籍してもらう。
Deal.
それでどうや？まあ当然 T セットの後輩としてやけどな。あいつらが姉さんになったら今以上に可愛がってもらえるで。
わかりました。
ええな、約束したで。
失礼します。
Yeah, we're only losing if this is rigged, by the way.
なんでそんな勝手な約束したん？ 堀江君かて相手にせんのが一番やって言うてたやろ。
Yeah, it was very stupid of
黙ってい
Haruka.
られなかったんです。すみません。
All you had to do was walk away. You didn't have
そ
to
れが
stand
あの
there.
中井っちゅうマネージャーの手なんよ。前はこうなったらあいつらの鼻明かしたろ。あんたやったらできる。 T セットを引きずり下ろしてまずは大阪のトップアイドルになるんや。
I think she already is the top idol, to be perfectly honest.
よし、ほんなら今日の衣装に着替えてしっかり頼んだで。
Oh, it's this outfit.
よっしゃ、バッチリ。ええよ、今日も決まってる。
This is the one that I mentioned earlier in the stream.
どうぞ。
That she just kind of had out of nowhere.
沢村さん、そろそろお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いし
So
ま
it
す。
is story related, and I was very slightly spoiled that it was here. But okay. She isn't cute enough, she isn't hot enough, she isn't gay enough. Never fucking mind step on me. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
皆様ご機嫌いかがでしょうタイム。司会のドルチェ神谷です。アイドルたちが繰り広げる仁義なき戦いは巷で大反響を巻き起こしちゃってます。早くもテンションクライマックス。トップアイドルへの登竜門プリンセスリーグ決勝戦第2ラウンドを迎えました。
So since I've won round 1, if I win round 2, does that mean I don't have to do round 3, or will I still have to do round 3 anyway? How many people are dying at this event? No, there's going to be a big concert in Tokyo. That's where the bomb will be planted. That's where people might start to die. It's the big event in Tokyo, not this little thing here.
したことになるので要注意ですよ。さあ、それでは第1ラウンドからデッドヒートを演じてくれた2組のアイドルをご紹介しましょう。まずはこちらのアイドル。
Hey, if it didn't tease that.
個性が混じり合い生み出す力は無限大。優雅な立ち振る舞いは王者の風格すら感じさせます。完全無欠の最強デュオ T セット。
I think that it's the girl on the right. The girl with the shorter hair who saved Haruka from being, you know, grabbed. Hey! Well, I know who my vote's for. I know that because my local Yakuza boss told me who my vote was for. Oh. Oh, it's actually... Okay. That is very distracting. How does Climax Heat work? I don't remember. It's been too long. That's how it works. Oh, it's not a peak version anymore. Wow, now she's gone full dominatrix. Nice. Say, I do like the fact that you can tell I'm winning, given how much time the camera spends on Haruka. It's actually pretty clever. Hey, I'm a wiener.
はるかちゃん、T セットの2人、お疲れ様でした。2組とも素晴らしいパフォーマンス
Unless,
で
of course,
したね。
it's rigged. It could be rigged.
ただし、このステージはライブバトル。どちらがより多くの観客から支持を得られたのか確認しないといけません。さあ、そろそろ結果の集計が終わったようです。今回の勝者はどちらのアイドル？優勝の行方を大きく左右する第2ラウンドを制したのは
Final round bonus. What does that mean? Hey! I feel sorry for the person that had to animate this. Feel dirty just watching this.
はい、とっても嬉しいです。
ファイナルラウンドですが、自信はどう？抱負を聞かせてください。
正直、自信はありません。
I'm not that
で
confident.
も、優勝したい気持ちは誰よりも強く持っています。だから、ファイナルラウンドでは、私の思いを届けられるように、精一杯頑張ります。
What does she mean she's not that confident? She just won 2 out of 3. As far as I can tell, she won. Her costume is colored like a fire extinguisher. You know? True.
しかし残念ながらそろそろお時間となってしまいました。それでは次回もお楽しみに。 See you next stage.
Yay! I love the credits scroll by.
よかったではるか。次はいよいよ最終決戦や。T セットも必死で挑んでくるはずや。最後の最後まで全力で頑張ってこ。
I already won though.
はい。
Did I not already just win?
ほんなら蒼天堀戻ろう。秋山さんと待ち合わせしてんやろ。
I'm very confused.
せやけど、ほどほどにしいや。私としては、ほんまは空いた時間はレッスンに当ててほしい思てる。私もクリスティーナもいつでもスタンバイしてるから。ええな。
はい、わかりました。
よし、ほんなら行こうか。
Right. Actually, that reminds me. Does Christina teach you how to sing?
お疲れさん。私は
Kind of got the feeling he was a dancing dude.
あんたは疲れてるやろし、ゆっくり帰ってきたらえ
え。はい、ありがとうございます。
Last round won't be idle. It'll be Yu-Gi-Oh! Should find out how Link's summoning works. Nah, it's fine. She'll just go for the Exodia gambit. It'll be fine.
はい、沢村です。
はるかちゃん、秋山だけど、今大丈夫？
秋山さん、はい、今収録が終わったところです。
そっか。じゃあ疲れてるところで悪いんだけど、ちょっと話したいことがあるんだ。できればあのトレーナーの人も一緒に。
Oh.
山浦さんですか？山浦さんなら
Why?
先にダイナチアに戻ってるはずです。
じゃあダイナチアで集合ってことでいいかな。俺は入り口のところで待ってるから。
Why do you want her to be there?
わかりました。もしかして
Is she the forger?
人間
She
師が
might be the
見つかったんです
forger.
か？
期待させて悪いんだけど、それとは別件でね。
No?
じゃあまた後で。
はい、失礼します。
That's weird. Maybe it was the threat that that T-Set's manager made. That, like, maybe he's wondering, maybe he's thinking that that it was the competition between T-Set and Haruka that made that caused Park to die. Could be. Could be. It's not completely out of this world. Oh. Nah. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, a little bit groggy, so... I don't... Hi, it's me, the kidnapper of your father. I'm currently holding out my automobile. Look around like a fucking T-Rex. Genuinely help me. Sponge me. Fuck. He's got the printer. No! Not the printer! I just finished printing on that. Hey, Akiyama.
お待たせしました。
悪かったね。疲れてるところ。
いえ、大丈夫です。
よし。それじゃあ行こうか。
Sure. Why not?
はい。
I think this will probably be the last thing I do.
お邪魔します。
お邪魔します. I think it'll be the last thing I do.
はるか。
Oh, hey, she got the printer
それ
back.
に秋山さんも。
秋山さんがここで話をしたいって。
Yes.
話？
You are the killer.
ああ。話ってのは他でもない。この事務所のことだ。山浦さん、あんたにも聞いといてほしい。
ええ。
This is a building where your father was last seen with the kidnappers. We must rescue them.
事務所がどうかしたんです
Jump
か？
that flies through the door.
さっきパクさんの帳簿を見つけてね。うちが貸した金、金庫からなくなってたって話だったけど。
Oh.
実際はそうじゃなかった。
What'd she spend it on?
帳簿で確認したよ。もう使い切っていたんだ。
え？
パクさんははるかちゃんがプリンセスリーグで優勝することを信じて、事前にデビューイベントを興行するための準備をしてた。
Yeah?
ええ、それは知ってるわ。
いや
社長はずっと東京でライブイベント
I'm
を
not
やるって
surprised.
話してたからな。
Why are you surprised?
でもさ、それがとんでもないのよ。パクさんは
Tokyo
本
Dome?
当にとんでもないステージ
Tell me it was Tokyo Dome.
3億もの大金が消えたわけも分かったよ。
どういうこと？
彼女の抑えていた会場は
I'll take that.
日本ドームだ。
Probably that's their version of Tokyo
日本
Dome.
ドーム。新人のメジャーデビューイベントでそんな人数集まるわけないやん。
彼女のことだから何かしら。
Hang on, just out of curiosity, because I know that thing is huge. Tokyo Dome. Let me see here. Tokyo Dome capacity. It will not say. It refuses to let me say. What? It refuses to say. Owner capacity 42,000 to 55,000. 55,000 people. That's it. That's how many she expected to go to Haruka's debut. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
考えはあったんだろう。今となってはそれもわからないけどね。
Honestly, to be honest, it's actually smaller than I thought it would be. I genuinely thought that it was like over 100,000. But yeah, well, whatever. It's still quite a few people. That is more than went to my school. All right. So that means that it's quite a few people.
社長が東京のイベント会場を教えてくれへんかったわけや。いくらなんでも無茶すぎるって。
でも社長にとっては日本ドームでコンサートをやることが重要だったんだと思います。
どういう意味？
Because that's where she was going to have her
言ってました。
big thing.
アイドルだった頃の社長があと一歩のところで立てなかったステージが日本ドームだったって。多分あの場所にはいろんな夢が詰まっていたんだと思います。
Yeah.
はるかちゃん、君はどうしたいんだ？
社長が残してくれた舞台が日本ドームにあるのなら、私はそこに立たなきゃいけないと思うんです。 パク・ミレイの夢を継ぐ最後のアイドルとして。
けど言うても社長も堀江君もおらなどないもん。
山原さん、あんたがいるじゃないか。
And Christina.
私
Christine.
はるかのマネジメントぐらいやったらともかくコンサートの上なんか無理やん。そんなノウハウ持ってへんもん。
私もいますよ。
Yay, there he is.
クリスティーナさん。
海外でもっと大きな規模のイベントを仕切ったこともあります。私が山浦をサポートしましょう。それに一度受けた仕事は最後までやり遂げるのがプロというものです。私の仕事ははるかを一流にすることでしたから。
By the way, I just now remembered. I actually thought about it at the time, but I didn't mention it. I got sidetracked by something else. But Akari in the side quests, in the side story thing with Akari's going to this dance meet thing and meeting the other overseas dancer, the black guy. I was expecting that the black guy would be like, Akari, we'll work together. I was expecting that. What I wanted to see was for Christina to pop up and for him and Akari to have a little moment where he's like, you danced way better this time. Like, that's more what I would have wanted to see. I would have liked that little moment just as a pin in that storyline to be like, yes, she's doing something better. She isn't the same person that she was even a little while ago. I would have liked that, but we didn't get it.
せやけど、ほんまにドームでライブなんてできると思ってんのあんたら。
パク社長のことです。会場を抑えただけなんてことはないはず。運営スタッフはすでに確保されていることでしょう。まずはそのあたりを確認していくんです。できるかできないかはその後判断しても遅くはありませんよ。
山浦さん、お願いします。
わかったわ。ほな、もう少し様子見てみる。ちょっと時間ちょうだい。秋山さん、その帳簿見せてくれる？何がどこまで進んでるんか、お金の流れ見てほぼ問い合わせてみるから。
それでこそダイナチェアのスタッフですよ、山浦。
ありがとうございます、山浦さん。
今日からこの事務所のボスはあんただ。あんたならパクさんも納得してくれるはずだよ。堀江ちゃんもね。
空をお気に。
はるかちゃん、後のことは山浦さんたちに任せて、君も自分なりの準備を進めるんだ。それが社長との約束だったんだろ？いいね。
ありがとうございます、秋山さん。
おお、かかってきた。はるかちゃん、多分カムロ町の任弁師だ。
Christina and Yamada look at each other. Forger? The fuck do you mean forger?
秋山社長。
ええ、そうです。
あんたの秘書って女の子から連絡もらってね。
Oh,
あんたと話せって
this forger is from Kamurocho, though.
任弁師さんだね。
Oh, they wanted to find a forger in Kamurocho that can then hook them up with a forger in Sotenbordi. Got it. I thought he meant that Hannah was a forger. Okay.
カムロ町の。
いちいち確認を取らなくていい。何か仕事か？
悪いんだけど、頼みたいのは偽造の仕事じゃない。もちろん報酬は払うけどね。実は大阪の任弁師を紹介してほしいんだ。蒼天堀界隈にいないかな。
何を頼むつもりだ？
遺書の偽造。ある人の筆跡を真似て偽の遺書を作ってもらう。
なるほど。それなら一人心当たりがいるよ。
連絡先わかる？
さあな、仲良しってわけじゃないんでね。ただ蒼天堀の宝願寺横丁にバークレストって小さな店があるはずだ。そこのマスターに聞いてみな。
どうも。礼は花ちゃんから受け取ってくれ。よろしく。
And he will immediately get on the phone to the other forger and tell him, hey, somebody's coming your way.
宝願寺横丁バークレストか。はるかちゃんの入れる店じゃないな。もう夜も遅いし、俺一人で行くよ。いいね。
ええ、わかりました。私はここで待ってます。何かあれば言ってください。
Okay. Well, I think that we will leave it here for today. We did quite a bit this time around. So, and we're now back at the sausage. We have left the buns behind. Perhaps for quite a while now. So in the next stream, I'll probably be doing all of Akiyama's side quests. Probably would be an idea. He doesn't have his special gimmick storyline, but we'll probably do all of his side quests and stuff like that. That would probably be a good idea. Get some experience on him before we actually start busting down doors. That would be handy. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I'm surprised we actually managed to go to the Princess League as well, but that was pretty cool too. So thank you very much for coming along, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a blast. And I do hope to see you again. She-Man, thank you for being here, my friends. It's always an honor and a privilege. And Jody, thank you for being here as well. I really appreciate it, my friends. Everybody else who just popped in, popped out, no matter how long you stayed, I hope you had a blast. And I hope to also see you again. So I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitch, so remember to like, subscribe, comment, favorite, ring the bell, and follow. Alright, have a good one, everybody. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Let my voice heal. Yakuza is a pretty strenuous game for the voice. But I should be back on Sunday, and if not, Monday. Alright? Okay. Have a good one, everybody. Bye!